That a giant yellow ball robot with a chomping mouth is laying waste to several buildings in the surrounding area, with no sign of stopping. We are urging people to evacuate safely. Arrived on the scene. It looks to be a colossal reptilian creature. Could it be? I'm getting information that the creature that we are seeing arrive on the scene now is the mythical Godzilla. I can't believe what we're seeing right now. He seems to be eyeing the yellow sphere. It looks like Godzilla has gotten its attention. This is good news overall, but bad news for any unfortunate people around. Godzilla as their new hero. I don't know what just happened, but Godzilla seems to be walking away. It looks like he came here just to protect the city.
All right. How we doing? Right now, man's late. And we got a little sidekick with us today, but he's also late, so it'll be just me in the meantime opening up. Waiting for these inmates to call. Again, with this podcast, it's typically, we talk about latest trends, and at the same token, we hear from inmates. We hear from inmates and their perspective on world events, which, surprising enough, believe it or not, you've got guys that they're hip. They know what's going on. They pay attention to the news in prison, believe it or not. They might not have our media coverage. They might not have our media access, but these guys, for instance, if Tom Glass, which is a typical, he's a, how can I say it? He is, all right, good. We're all good on all the media outlets, all the platforms. Tom, that guy knows a plethora of latest news, whether it's the Budweiser can debacle that last I heard was $6 billion now in loss in sales, or bricks. And for that matter, I'm surprised too with Man should be coming here soon. Man wants to talk about bricks. He wants to talk about the economy. He wants to talk. He's freaking out that he's got to pick up something to munch on before he gets here today. As if he doesn't have the money, as if the dollar is going to collapse tomorrow morning. And then we've got Danny. Right now, I'll showcase some of the inmates that we do talk to. Here we've got Munoz. Munoz calls in every now and again. Munoz was sentenced to 30 years in prison. He's already done 17 years. 17 years in prison. You ready? You can cop a squat. We already started. Yep. We got Romero. Romero's one where he's done 17 years in prison. He's got 2.5 years left. I've never asked Romero why he's in prison. Again, that's the time he got. He went to trial. Munoz went to trial. We've got Tom. Hey, cut it down with that water, man. That's just loud. We've got Tom. Tom was sentenced to 20 years in prison. And he's done 13 years, I believe, already. Again, he's another man who went to trial and he was found guilty of a crime. And the judge slammed him. And we got Pulverino. Pulver was sentenced to 20 years in prison. I know what Pulver was convicted of. You can look it up yourself. We've got Chepe. Chepe's in there for a murder that in which he went to trial, self-defense, was found guilty, originally sentenced to 45 years in prison. In which case he went back to court, had his sentence reduced, got it knocked down to 20 years, and a year or months before being released, the state took him back to court. I don't know all the legal jargon, but took him back to court and is now seeking to have that 45-year original state sentence upheld. And if that does happen, well, he'd probably die in prison then. That's a long time. You'd have to do another 25 years. He's right now 40 years old. I mean, he could make it to be 65, but yeah, he was 20 years old when this occurred. Then we got the infamous Alabama, which if any of you remember from last week, man was ready to rip into him a new one because man went to trial. He was found guilty of a crime that he said he didn't commit. Was sentenced to 15 years in prison. In Alabama, he's telling Alabama, hey, You should have went to trial then. You took a plea. He's like, I don't want to hear anything. So, man was on the rampage. He was not holding back. And then last, we have Danny. Danny committed a murder when he was 20 years old. He's done already 26 years in prison. And, you know, I got a soft spot for Danny. I met him. I knew him. And he's a guy that I would like, you know, I granted, if I said, I'll say this, he's a guy that I would like to see out. I would like to see a guy like him. His sentence was 65 years to life, so he'd have to be 85 years old. And right now, he's currently seeking to get back into court after 27 years in prison. And if it works out for him, well, he could be out hopefully before he's 50 years old and carry on with his life and be with his daughter and his grandkid. It sounds like we got man here now. What's going on? You know what that t-shirt says? That t-shirt says just do it. The t-shirt says just do it. And now we've got the whole gang. So how about Rich? Well, I got a couple of dickheads with me today. So while we roll with the punches, we'll wait for these inmates to call. You ready to cop a squat? Okay, here, right here. Set it right on my knee right here. Hold on.
Stop, like all the places was packed.
What'd you bring? Some Dunkin' Donuts? Talk, get in the mic. You brought some chicken tenders and some French fries.
Man.
For you, the viewers.
For you, man.
Brought to you by Jimmy Jeans.
Little Rich, man.
Are you ready? Are you ready to get behind this mic? I've already been riding solo for 12 minutes. Nah, don't go do nothing. We ain't do no more of that on the phone like that. Or are you trying to set up a second phone for callers to call? You should. That's why you gotta talk, man. You gotta talk so that we can, because that means that number is gonna be we're gonna swap out that number then on top of the screen. Did you know we got a strike?
For what?
I got it taken off. I appealed it. Because I was playing them videos I was streaming. I streamed that iPad Go 2. Yeah. YouTube gave us a strike. And, you know, I'm always appealing.
Which video though?
It was, it's called iPad Go 2. You got to check it out. It's like, it's it's apocalyptic. Hey, Rich, let's go. If you need to cool down, stick an ice cube up your ass. Let's go. Sit down. You know, you've been studying my nuts again? What? Damn, look at, he just don't listen. He just can't stop. That's supposed to be the phone? The phone for what? No, you could just put it on you. All right, yo.
Hey, go.
What?
Look at my little what's up, nephew? Still there. Yeah, get it together.
Beat it, dweeb.
What's going on?
What's going on? We're waiting for these inmates, and if you know what, if they don't call, you know what we're gonna have to do, right?
What you doing over there?
Hey, if these inmates don't call, you know what we're gonna have to do, right?
They calling.
Man, we're gonna have to go in there and get them. Dude, I told you, that's why the other camera view would have been better, because it'd been right up on your face. And all we got is the side of your face. If a viewer wanted to see your stupid look, You'd have to look in. You got to look in the camera, man. See, that's where you got to get there. Oh my gosh.
We got a nephew in there. We got him in there.
Yeah, we got a bald head, scallywag, got no hair on top, gelled up, weed up, but up. Bark. So what's going on? Talk to me,
man. How your weekend going?
No, you do it every time, man. How's your weekend going? I just came back. I just flew in. I just flew
from Jamaica.
No. I just flew in from Advanced Screw Products. I just flew in from the city bus.
They put a call in a minute too, man.
I hope they do, man.
Oh, man.
What's up? Did you tell your nephew? Did you give your nephew the number?
I just got
you gave him the number though, right?
TV. Yeah, I just got to order my radio.
Hey, talking to the mic, please.
I just got to order them a radio, so that's what I was doing all that time, man.
Is your mic working, Rich? Go talking to the mic.
Yo, what's going on?
He good.
All right. You want to do an intro again?
This is Man.
This is Rich.
This is Lil Rich.
And this is
the Little Rich Man, Little Rich. No, this is okay. One more time. Okay, let's go. This is the man. No, I was gonna say this. Okay, this is Rich.
This is Richie Rich.
And this is the Manwich Show. All right.
You be getting rid of that, man?
Well, I had a plan about getting rid of that, but you already know the plan, man. We'll go out there and hoop and get it in.
You know we on this summer, man. You know it's on this summer, though.
I want to lose this weight, man. I'm tired of pulling up these pants at work. Pulling up my pants,
You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Don't worry about it.
I know I'm gonna lose it if I get out there and play basketball. Though, why are we all on our phones? What the fuck's wrong with you guys, man? This is the problem with America already in the family home.
Yeah.
You putting emojis on for what?
What you want? You putting emojis?
He's playing with his emojis.
No.
Yeah. Tell her if she wants to talk to you, she wants to see you, she could tune in to the Manwich Show. That's every Saturday between 6 and 9 p.m. That's not a promotion. I'm just saying.
What a viewer is that?
No, I want to hear what you're talking about. You're all scared telling me, man, the money. I'm thinking
everything for to go low, man. They talking about everything for to rise high. No. Everything, all the grocery stores, they like Walmart, they're for to go out of stock too, man. Business, man.
Put that phone down, man. Damn.
They're for to go out of business, man. Because
you with the phone for?
Because they money is a little cheaper than ours, so people won't be.
What the hell you talking about? Walmart isn't printing its own cash.
No, you ain't listening.
That's why you're on this podcast, so I can get you right, man.
No, I'm talking about the agent. We're going with the Chinese money. You know what I'm saying?
You saying
the Chinese money?
No, we're not. We're not joining BRICS. Man, that's why you're on the podcast. You know why? So I can educate you.
There you go.
So I can educate you.
Don't educate me.
I gotta educate you. Damn.
I'm trying to tell you something, man. What's going on, man?
Just like I try to educate this peon. I told you put that mic, that webcam right where it was at. You had a great view. Yeah, now it's like you just there. Damn right, can't even see you, man.
Where you at, nephew, man?
I'm right here.
If it weren't for that peach,
that is you at the top, man. We got him in.
Jokes, huh?
We got him in, man.
What? All right, I'll stop.
Bruce Willis looking nice.
Hey, I like Bruce Willis. What?
Yeah, got a joke.
You want a teddy bear? Oh shit, let me get him a teddy bear, buddy. No, you want a teddy bear, right? You want the one with the hard nipples, or?
Nah, be quiet, dog.
Can I get that teddy bear with the hard nipples?
She go eat you some, man. It came right out.
You brought some edible teddy bears with hard nipples?
No,
what
man.
the fuck?
How about some chicken, man? Some tenders,
some chicken,
man.
dude. I ate enough of that damn chicken, man. I ate so much chicken,
Tenders,
man. I told you donuts, man.
No, right, man. You ain't want last.
Next time, I'll tell you what. Next time instead of saying donuts, you know what I'm gonna say?
What?
Donuts. Get the get the donuts.
What you been crying over, man? You
crying over the fact your asses you're late all the time, and you're late. You just started this job. You're about to get fired already, motherfucker.
You should have been had something already, man. Well, you ain't go to the.
I did buy some food, but why can't you get some food too? Why can't you bring some food?
Every week we do something.
Every week bring something. Yeah, every week you bring. Check it out. I'll do the work and you bring the food.
Nah, get your ass.
Damn, that's all. I'm telling you, that's all we're getting hundreds of views, man.
Nah, I got
listen, you know how you're getting hundreds of views? Right. Granted, it takes seats behind these mics to talk.
Yeah,
but
that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's but at the same token, you know what? That put it on steroids was live streaming for hours. He live streamed for so long, for so much. I had a live stream for 13 hours last night. Got over 800 views. You know, just
That's
out
good.
there,
That's
just
good,
trying to,
though.
trying to get the views. Matter of fact, if you're listening now, subscribe. You know,
Subscribe, likes too.
Yeah, like, and so because that's what's gonna push our algorithm. If we don't get those likes, man, you should see how it is on YouTube right now. We're power hitting it. We might as well be out there with a tin can talking about, can I borrow a like? Can you got a like? You got some like? I need
We
some
still
like.
need our background music though, man.
But you want
need some type of
background?
jazz,
Do we
something,
got?
man.
You want
I'm
some
gonna grab some
jazz?
of that chicken.
Yeah.
No, you can't eat that shit on this mic. You have to wait.
Oh man, you can eat some chicken. Why you can't eat no chicken?
I'm not
You got
gonna
napkins,
touch the mic.
man. You got
I'm
napkins.
gonna go eat it in the kitchen.
Go eat those powdered donuts.
Which one? They still in there? The pot of donuts still in there, man.
Go eat those powdered donuts. That's what you want. You want some music?
You
There you
finna
go.
start rapping.
See,
It's gonna
there
turn
you
you
go.
on. You want me to
Nah,
turn?
there you
Oh,
Like a buff ass Eminem.
buff ass Eminem. At least you call me Eminem. Thank you for the compliment. Well, actually, I really don't consider it a compliment. I don't listen to him.
You was a little colder when we was younger, though. Man, though. You was good, bro.
I was like, I'm headed nowhere fast. When you see me walk past, oh, there goes the
There we
inmates.
go,
They called
there
us at
we
last.
go.
He said, I put my foot in your ass.
There we go. There we go. We got one caller calling in.
When properly placed, attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
My buddy Hardy.
Oh, dude, it's the Pulverino.
Pulverino in the building.
Dude, what's going on, brother? Damn, I didn't know put Pulver that big. What's going on, brother?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Oh, man, we're doing good. Pulver looks crazy. Pulver, we got you. Dude, we got you. We got you right now. Here, say something now, Pulver. Let's hear you. Let's see what you got to say.
What's that?
All right, good. I had to jack up the volume, man. So, talk to us. What's going on, Pulver?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Well, you know, we've been pumping a lot of views on the podcast.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out I've been trying to figure out this whole audio. Like right now, I just had to jack up the audio 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
meddle
got,
with it.
I got 6 more years and I go home.
Oh
That
man,
sound good, Pulver.
hey, talking to the mic though, it sounds
That
better.
sound good,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
And it's
dude.
going fast, too.
Hey, you should have heard. You know what you need to do, You know what you need to do, man. You need to record. You need to do a TikTok video of when you were talking to Alabama last week, because that would have,
yeah.
dude, that got a million views, man.
Man.
Dude, what you're talking, dude? Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do that? Do it. You need to do that.
We recording already.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
do it. You gotta do it solo, man. I do enough already.
We got to record it
Hey.
already, though.
This what we're trying to say. This is what we're trying to say, Pulver. We had Alabama calling, and man just went right into him. Like, you know, he's like, I don't want to hear that. You didn't go to trial.
Yeah. He did, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Man.
he's going wild.
Oh,
Man.
Should've went to trial, man.
I come to it. It's nice outside. I'm enjoying days outside. I'm working really hard. I'm getting some sleep once in a while and playing stage. And we had a good meal for dinner today. We had ham and cheese, grilled cheese sandwich, and baked potatoes, and lettuce. And that's about it.
Alabama. I mean, damn, Pulver. I'm sorry. I got because we got the kilobytes, man. The kilobytes are going up and down and dicking around.
Yeah.
Hey, what's been going on, man? Any wild news going on there or what?
A lot of shit going on.
Oh, well, tell us, man. Spill the beans, man.
I just told you everything.
Nah, man, that's it. I thought you were talking about like some crazy stuff going on.
What else you do, Pulver?
No, we're doing a lot of shit. We're doing a lot of working a lot and sleeping a lot and eating
Do you work
good
out?
food.
Do you read books and work out?
I work at in the main kitchen.
Do you work out? Do exercises?
Yeah, I do exercise once in a while outside. Once in a while, yeah.
Okay. Pulver, you drink a lot of coffee, don't you, Pulver?
I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, I can tell, man.
I love coffee.
I can tell, man. You drink a lot of coffee, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It keeps me awake. Coffee keeps me awake. And it's expensive. They got Folgers coffee here, and it costs $5 a bag.
Damn. The little yellow
And
bag
it's not. It's
or the red bag?
it's a little bitty bag, but it's full of the top, and it's got it's called Folgers, and it's $5 a bag.
That's cheap then. Oh, it used to be
No,
two.
it's not cheap. It's expensive. The blue bag is only $2.29.
Oh, that's a nasty coffee though. That's
So
pretty nasty.
It's expensive because you got to buy a $5 bag of coffee, and if you want to buy like 2 bags, that's $10.
Yeah, say them. Yeah, save them. Save it.
So if you want to buy 4 bags, that's 10,
Get nephew some.
20, $30. $30 for 4 bags of coffee.
$20 for 4 bags. $20.
Folgers cost $5. $30 for 4 bags of coffee.
Man.
Got 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. $20 for 4 bags of coffee. So that's expensive. That's my paycheck. I only get paid $19. So that's I only can buy let's see, 2 bags of coffee with that.
Dang. What books you been reading, Pulver?
I don't read any books.
Okay.
I'm too tired of trying to read books. I watch TV. Watch TV is my favorite thing.
What shows you like to watch?
I watch Three Stooges. I watch wrestling, lady wrestling. I watch football. Walker, Texas Ranger.
He watches
all
that.
according to him.
Hey-ya!
I don't watch basketball. I don't watch basketball. No, I don't get into that.
You think that
You know
he-ya
what-
is basketball? You think when I play basketball, I say he-ya?
Hey, is Harvey right there?
Is who?
Harvey.
This is Harvey. This is
Hey,
me,
you order
man.
the balls for me?
Yeah,
you order the balls for me?
I ordered them balls for you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
The big ones. You wanted big
Yeah,
ones, right? You wanted
hey.
big balls, right?
Yeah, but yep. Hey,
Did you go to
I'm
trial or
sorry.
you plead guilty too, Pulver?
hey,
Oh, he pled guilty.
I'm sorry that. Hey,
Yeah, man. You know what? I'll tell you what. If you want a hero, you know what you're gonna have to do.
I wanted to go.
If you check out, hold on.
One ball.
What? I know. I got you the bowls. I got you the bowls, Pulver.
Yeah, okay.
But I want man to understand this, man. If you want, you man, you know what man's looking for in prison? He's looking for this guy who's innocent. He's been in prison a whole lot. That's time glass. All right, that's time to cause, and that's damn. Well, I know definitely that's Tom because Tom says it all the time. And Rick, if Rick calls, but Rick's in the hole right now. Ricky Williams for everybody. But damn, you know, man, you want this? Man, I was railroaded, and I'm in here for 40 years, and I ain't never seen the light. And you be, oh my goodness, let me try to help get you out, man. You know, if you want that, you know what you're gonna end up having to do? You're gonna have to start digging deep into people you know that are in prison. That's it.
No, it's not that. It just
Now, how the hell? What do you think? You think
some
like
people should be in there, you know, for the decision they make.
yeah,
You know, some people should be out here, you know.
yeah,
Some
okay,
people
but
don't.
you
They
can't. You
ain't,
shouldn't.
they ain't learned nothing, you know. When you ain't learned nothing, you shouldn't have society. You shouldn't be out here in society.
Well, I wouldn't say that's Pulver. I mean, Pulver's got, Pulver.
Hey, if you gotta learn something in there, it'd be
I'm sure Pulver's learned. I'm sure Pulver learned.
Attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Just
you know-
imagine how many years people doing that and doing nothing.
Well, that
like
you
nothing,
know, well,
like nothing though, Rich.
that same token, I can't blame him, man. I'd probably be like, you know, F it too, man.
This is the time to straighten up. And
There's
get
people,
yourself
you know
together.
what? There's people walking around here that have committed crimes that would be in prison for 100 years, right? But they're walking around. So, you know, it was God's will. God allowed it. You got some people that that wouldn't be in prison right now if they lived by faith, even if they committed the crime, because God would have got them out the jam and brought himself glory. And hopefully, you would, you know, and from the Lord's perspective, I'd like to think that the Lord would have done that, because you would have said, well, because this person I'm going to raise up to be a vessel of my mercy and my grace, and he's going to win many souls. And I've saved him and rescued him, and when he should have been, whatever.
I saw guys in there was in the Bible, and they was deep in it, you know, and they was into church and everything. But
they did it,
they
right?
different when they get out here. No, they just different. When you get out here, you know, it's like, see, I was different.
Pulver, hold on. Pulver, you read the Bible? You read God's word?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Pulver, you know, Pulver. I'll tell you right now, Pulver, I know that you want to get to heaven, and that's all. You know, I know that you know. I'm tell you that, you know, always, you know, immerse yourself with fellow believers in there, Pulver. You know, just stay true to the word. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Jesus.
God's got me all the time.
Yeah, because Jesus said it
God's
best.
got me all the time.
Hey, Jesus said it best. Hey, you do it. You yup me one more time, brother. Jesus said it best. I remember one time I was talking to this homeless lady, and she was like, I've been to prison and all this stuff. She was telling me, and I said, you know, I told her, I said, you know, I said, the Lord already forgave you for that, whatever. I don't care what it was. You don't have to be in prison for any of this stuff to happen. But you just, like I heard a preacher say, preacher say once, how come you got to go to prison? You got to be in jail. How come you got to be arrested to admit you're a sinner? See, you got all these other people out here just because they're not in jail right now. They think they're good people and they're going to heaven. Wrong. So, going back to what I was saying, I was talking to the homeless lady, and I told her, I said, you know, Jesus said to the Pharisees who were self-righteous people who thought they were going to heaven, he said, harlots and tax collectors going to the kingdom of heaven before you. Think of that. Whores are going into whores are going into, can I say it again? Whores are going into the kingdom of God before people. Before other people walking around here thinking that that their stuff don't stink.
That's right.
What about that?
Yeah. If you didn't have God, get you out of bed every morning and get you walking, talking to you every morning. If you didn't believe in God, you couldn't do that. But if you believe in God, you can do that.
Funny how I start talking about the Lord, and all of a sudden the kilobytes are working right. Thank you, Lord. It's a good night tonight.
It is every night. Every podcast will be a good night. Every podcast.
If man would get here on time, like I was saying, yeah, Pulver, yeah, like you, what you say now, Pulver? Yeah. So
you have how many years left? You have, Pulver?
He's got 100. You want to do him with him?
I heard that.
He's got 100 years. Tell him I got 100 years, 101 years and 2 days. He's got like how many years you got left, Pulver? As you like, man, ask how many?
6 more years.
6 more years. He's been in prison 13 years. He was in a maximum.
4.5 years.
You've been down 14 and a half years, or for a long time.
So you got 20 in. So you got 20 in then. You got 20 years in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
20 in and 10 out.
Can you do that a little louder into the mic, sir? And when you do it, pat the back of your head.
I'll be out here 20, 30.
Is it a violent case? Is it a violent case?
Yeah, it's considered a violent case. You want to play guess? You want to guess? You want to guess what Pulver's in prison for? Just be happy that you know what, that you got people. Pulver he's taking a licking and he keeps on ticking, man. You know, stuff happens, man.
People change, and
I'm gonna tell you what. You know what? Can you imagine the type of people that are in heaven right now?
Nobody ain't in heaven right now.
Okay, all right. You imagine the type of people. Let me reiterate this for man. So can you imagine the type of people that are going to be getting into heaven and the type of people who aren't?
Yeah, a lot of people.
They're going to be like the bottom of the. I can't believe it. That guy.
A lot of people
Yeah, and he'd be like, I'm here. Yeah, because I witnessed. I gave my life.
Don't believe in it, and it's gonna hurt them at the end when you don't believe in it. And you gonna be asking, why didn't I follow the truth?
Hey,
man.
Hey, Pulver.
Yeah.
Hey, here's my kid, man. Say what's up, Rich. This is Pulver right here.
What's going on, Pulver?
I was in the cell with Pulver, man. Hey, I probably told
looking like Rich. Hold on, Rich. Wait a minute, ain't you?
He's dickhead. Hey,
Got me fishing?
Yeah, so tell him about the fishing story, Pulver. Get off that damn phone.
I want to go fishing pretty soon. I want to go fishing yet, but I'm going to go fishing to get out of here.
Oh, I'm talking about the fishing that we did when we were in the prison cell together.
Uh-huh.
Tell him about the story about when we were going fishing in the cell.
With the rope.
Oh, the fishing. I go fishing a lot.
Damn, dude, listen, you're not even understand what I'm saying. Let me say it to you where you're going to understand. No, listen, Pulver, remember? I would take the envelopes and I'd slide them underneath the door. I'd slide blank envelopes under the ground, unstamped envelopes, and people would walk by. They'd pick them up. They thought they got to come up.
Rather than properly placed, attorney may be monitored or recorded.
I would write "gotcha" on the other side, "gotcha," or I'd be
nice.
like, or I'd write "stop stealing." You know,
nice, yeah. That's nice, Rich.
I would clown around. One time I did a rainbow in the clouds and I wrote "gay," and people are picking them up. And then there were times I would take a wad of them.
Who did this? Who wrote that?
Who bitch ass hoe? Hey, check this
Who envelope is this? Who envelope is this?
Like someone's gonna admit to it. It's my envelope.
It's mine, bro. I'm coming in there later, bro.
I'll be the envelope's
playing
pappy.
for Hutch
I'm the envelope's pappy. Hey, check it out from Life when he's like, I'm that boy's pappy.
I'm just sticking flags underneath his door, and they're probably roll stamps in there. Take them and they're use them for stamps, but they weren't even stamps.
Hey,
they always came back.
And then the one time I'll take, like, you know how you got the guys that gamble and they take those envelopes and they wad them up like they're dollar bills?
Yeah.
I took a bunch.
Yeah.
I took a bunch and I wadded it up and I put it right where I could see it, like 30 feet away, and I would just sit there and watch and wait for somebody to come and pick them up. It was so funny, dude.
I used to do something like that in the hole, though. I was in the hole throwing out stuff like that in the hole, but not in just in a regular like population.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So many people walk past in the regular population. You know. What the hell, y'all? You crazy, dog. You be in the room like that? I be out.
Well, no, because I had to be in the room, man. It wasn't like I just sat in the room. I played basketball. I went out and did a lot all the time. But what I'm trying to get at is,
like on what's them days called when we got to be in our cell? What's them damn days?
It's training days.
Training days, man. That's
training brow days.
On training days.
Yeah. You're a good show when you're here. I mean, you're always me and you. Because we got along real good.
Remember when we were wrestling?
Yeah.
Can you tell what happened when we were wrestling? What happened with the harvester? What happened? What did the harvester do?
The harvester took me down.
Do you remember how I did it? Do you remember? Dude, this is crazy. This was like a feat of strength. Like, I was 165 pounds. I had stopped. I wasn't working out. I was praying. I was fasting. I picked Pulver up and I body slammed him. Like, I picked him up and went backwards. No, on the concrete. Well, I didn't hurt him.
You know you talking about, yeah.
It was slow. It was slow. It's like my hand being raised right now. I picked him up like this, like Hulk Hogan, man. And then I pinned him down. I pinned him down like this, man. It was crazy, dude. Yeah. I told you, put the ice cube in your butthole. You'll be all right.
Crazy. Crazy.
You'd be a squirter. You just be like,
crazy.
Dude, we got one concurrent viewer on YouTube.
Hey, you got lucky doing that.
I think I did, man. It was the Lord, man. You know, right now I got a real potty mouth right now. I'm just trying to joke around, Lord. Yeah, check it out. You know, I'm just.
You couldn't do that again.
I don't know, man. Now I'm 224 pounds, man.
Pulver said you can't do it again.
I'm 224 pounds, Pulver. I don't know, man. I think I'm
Holy shit!
yeah, but it's because
You gain weight?
yeah, but I was working out again and all that stuff. But now I'm done with all that working out. That there's bodybuilders in hell right now.
Man, you done take care of your body? You got to work
No,
out,
I
man.
said I'm done. When I say working out, I mean like lifting weights or doing push-ups.
Man, do
That's what
something.
basketball's for. It's cardio. It's about cardio.
Well,
If
the
you
days
can't
you-
breathe,
What if the days you don't do it, though? You don't
Hey.
have the basketball.
if you those are called my body's relaxing, it's
No,
recuperating.
man, you work already.
I work too. That's right. So, you like what we did with the alien? Turn around. Look what I did with the alien. Oh man, put the hook, put it together, man.
You didn't work out anymore, do you?
What's up?
Hey, Harvey,
What?
you don't work out anymore, do you?
Nah, I just want to get into basketball now. I want to go hoop. Want to
1
shoot some
minute
hoops.
remaining.
That's what we're going to do, man. There's something.
All right, let's pray real
Harvey.
quick. Go ahead, man.
ahead, Rich.
No. You want to pray for him?
Go ahead, Rich.
You're biased.
I pray
can't
that
pray-
Harvey gets out there in the world like he is, gets along with God, he stays in the Word, and keeps it going like he is, to do his job, and pay all his bills, and God says for him all the time. Amen.
In Jesus' name, Lord. Pray for Pulver, Lord, that you would get Pulver back home to his mom and his sister and his brother, and that you protect that man and raise him up to be a vessel of your mercy. In Jesus' name we ask, and we all say amen.
Pray, amen.
All right,
Amen.
I love you.
buddy.
I love you. Hey, call next week, brother. Call next week Saturday, brother, so we can get you on the podcast again.
Bye. I love you.
All right, bye. Love you
Yep.
too.
Joe, bye.
Bye. You want me to tell you what Pulver's in there for?
What are you in there for?
What you gonna give me if I tell you?
Nothing. I can't give you nothing.
Oh man. See.
What are you at? What are you in there for, man?
Oh, you out to sea cap him now? Damn, man, you bogus, man. You be like, who's my neighbor? Who's my neighbor? You be in an apartment building. Who's in Who's in apartment 6? Who is that? What's his name?
What are you in there for, though? Honestly, though.
He's in there for sexual assault.
Damn.
No,
Like I say, I saw it already, though.
you saw it already. You know, you say he's a white man. Look at the top of his head. Looks like he got some salt and pepper on it. The hell's wrong with the top of his head? He peeling like a lemon, like an onion in there. He probably smell like an onion. He probably don't. He one of them dudes don't wash themselves.
No, man. I just looked. I said, Pulver
Pulver
freaky.
showers, man.
I was like, Pulver freaky when I saw him.
Freaky, damn,
he
you
freaky.
bogus, man. How the hell can you say that, man? You like judging him like he's super freaky.
Freaky now.
Excuse me, what cell you in? 225. Super freaky.
Are you crazy, bro?
You know, this kid's he's about to barf. He's gonna barf. Damn, you got the break stuff,
No.
man. What you trying to do? Put the mic in
No.
your ass. All right, go get a rag.
No.
Go get a rag. Go get a rag, big
No.
kahuna.
What you
Go get a rag, big
what you,
kahuna.
no, what you heard in the news? What lady in the news?
Was latest in the news? Well, you
Latest
know, I
in the
mean, I don't,
news,
man,
bro.
that dude, you know, the news is like, I'd have to hear what was latest with the news today. I could tell you about what happened this past week, but that's our other inmate. What did he go to prison for, huh? Let me see. Murder? No. Dude, the news is ever changing, man. It's like, okay, you got the Budweiser thing with the Dylan, whatever. $6 billion. You heard about the transgender that was on the cans of Budweiser, and now they lost $6 billion in revenue?
Because he was a transgender?
Yeah, because he's a dude wanting to be a chick, and they put him on a beer can that's marketed for men.
Dang,
You know?
Yeah.
Especially like, you imagine like men from the 80s and the 90s, like some fat guys or whatever. They're like, man, look at this chick right here. She look like the JFK's ex-wife, Jackie Onassis. No, it's a dude, and he's got a wiener. And oh my goodness, I'll just spit this out and give me some Miller.
Yeah. But everything is like a distraction, though. You know, with the trunk thing and everything, and what all in the news. That's all the distraction.
You tell
man.
me what's on the news, man. I
All
talk
type
about
of
the
stuff,
news on the other
So
Manwich
much, man.
podcast.
So much, man.
Tell me, okay, give me so much, man. Just give me a dose.
They
Let me get a
saying
spoon.
that The money for to run out fast, though.
We talking about the money's gonna run out.
Like, no, I finna get rid of it, not just run out.
Oh yeah,
get
they're
rid
gonna
of
get rid of cash. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of cash, which
Yeah.
means I've got a couple dollar bills right now. I'm gonna have to put in my bank account. And it's gonna be all digital. It's gonna be all cashless currency. Got the Mark of the Beast. They're coming too next week. Brought to you by the Mark of the Beast.
You did that show already, didn't you? The Mark of the Beast.
I did. No, I did I did. Yeah, you know,
Something similar to it.
No, Manwich Be Informed episode something. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did you know? Did you see the new Manwich look?
How it look?
Oh, dude.
With the bread.
Yeah. Did you see that already? I switched it up a bit because somebody had put me onto this AI.
Yeah.
You can do AI. You just tell them what to make a picture. You tell them what.
And the AI come to life. The bread danced in.
No.
You got to go to it. Then go to it.
Oh my Padawan.
Go to it.
I'll go to it, but no. What it is you type in, like, if you want a piece of bread. Like, this is what I did. I typed in slice of bread, wearing headphones, yelling in a microphone with a big mouth. And they kept giving me like white people yelling in the mouth. I think AI is racist, man. Like, I did it. If I showed you on my phone how many times, I mean, then you'd be like, damn, man, you said you put a slice of bread every time they gave you a white man. And they literally gave me a white guy. They gave me a white guy with hair, facial hair and it all, man. There was only like 2 times, 3 times, 4 times out of like 13 or 14, man. You want to see the new look? You want to see, sucker?
Let me see the new look, man.
You want to get booked with the new look, sucker? Oh, damn, man. I don't think it's going to work.
There we go.
Oh, that's it.
Where's Marco?
There's Marco,
We have a prepaid call from
United States of
an inmate at Oshkosh Correctional Institution. Your account balance is
nephew.
all calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hello?
What's going on? Who is this?
What's going on, buddy? This is Mr. Jones.
How we doing, Jones?
And how are you doing today?
We're doing good. You're calling from Kenosha right now, Kenosha Prison?
Yes, I am actually in Oshkosh Correctional.
So you're live right now. You're live on the podcast. So you want to give us your whole name and your inmate number or no?
Sure, why not?
I'll tell you what, how about you give your whole name, your inmate number, and then you could give us your story. You do all the talking and the listeners are going to hear what you have to say.
Hey, sounds like a plan to me. My name is Raymond Jones, and my inmate number is 634520. And I'm here to talk to you guys about the financial disclosures that these people take from us as far as our gifts from our family, our work. A lot of our JOC, they say 25%. Some say 60. Some say 100. For instance, mine says 25% is to be taken out of anything that I get out from anybody or even work. They take 50 to 60% from me. So if I have a job that's paying $15 an hour, every 2 weeks, then I get maybe $8 to $12 every 2 weeks.
Mm.
And
are you right now? Are you right now? Are you working right now? Like working a real job? Like what they call that? A minimum? Are you a minimum right now? You're a medium, all right. So you're saying like, okay, well, right now are you making like 25 cents an hour there?
Yeah, about that. Right now they got me on a 90-day voluntary unassigned because
so they're not giving you nothing.
You must quit his job or something.
No, that's fine. That's fine, brother. Hey, you know what? Now I know what you're talking about too, because I've heard guys like this where like if your family sends you money, for instance, right away they're taking like if you owe child support, they're taking
50%.
Yeah, they're taking half the money, and then by the time you get it, they're shaved off also 10%.
Restitution, 25%.
Now, I want to say
victim witness charges 25%.
And see, they're ripping everybody off here.
There's a statute. Do you know? Do you know that there was a time they incorporated a statute about you know what statute I'm talking about too. And I think it was like 4 years ago, maybe it was. I don't know how long. I don't know when. I don't know how soon it came out. But prior to that, you could bypass having to pay because it could be considered a gift of sorts. And maybe you could say it way better than I can. But I remember sitting down with a guy when I was in there and go ahead.
It's to the point where they make it so hard for you to survive.
And then that's why you got people, for instance, and they're putting money on other people's accounts.
Yeah,
I know. We know that too. You got people putting money on other people's accounts just to get stuff, just to be able to get food in there, and whatever hygiene.
Exactly, and right now they've raised the prices on everything. I mean, my God, it's like it's nearly impossible to survive. The individual that controls the food here has taken away our salt and our pepper.
What? Dude, hold on, wait a minute. You're telling me they're not offering salt and pepper anymore on the tables?
Nope.
Dude, that's wild, dude.
Dang,
you know, now this is gonna be kind of funny what I say right here. What your name again? Give me your first name again, brother.
My name is Raymond.
Okay, Raymond. Yeah, you know what? I remember one time, Raymond. There was a period I was doing this too. I had my toes infected, and they weren't giving me antibiotics for my toe. And so what I would do is I would take tons of that salt, and I would open up them packets, man, one after another, and soak my foot in the garbage can with hot water. I was in Racine, and go ahead.
Let's just put it this way: it's bad. The food's so cotton picking bad right now that I'm eating 1 meal a day.
You choose to, or you don't like what they serve you?
What was that?
You don't like what they serve you, so you eat your own like meals that you.
Is it a
canteen?
choice?
No, I eat 1 meal a day, and I don't eat the desserts. I don't drink the milk, and some of the food I don't even eat. I just come down and grab my tray and give it away. I mean, it's gotten to that. It's gotten to this place has gotten to the point where they are forcing you to buy canteen just to survive. And now that they got the market on the canteen, and like Jailhouse Marcus, Access, and all that other crap, they got that cornered to the point where they control that, and that's exactly what they want to do. They want to control us by making us buy all this expensive shit that it's not funny. And me being 55 years old, single, I have a daughter out there. Her name is Samantha K. Jones. She was, let me give you a little bit of detail of why I'm in here. My ex-wife was dating a guy. He molested my daughter. I beat the dog shit out of him. I beat him so bad that I amputated 5 toes, busted both legs, both arms, 6 ribs, nose, eyes, jaws, 149 stitches in his head, and left him in the woods for dead. Because he molested my daughter.
What did the judge give you for that?
The judge gave me 24 years in
Holy smokes.
And 16 out, but I'm in the middle of doing a habeas night petition and I'm in the Western District Courts. And I have a very strong chance of getting out. I don't have nobody out there to support me. I don't have nobody. I don't have no loved ones. I don't have none of that. It's me, myself, and I. And so, with this canteen stuff and this money being this 50% to 60%, it annihilates me. And me not being able to work for the last 30 days, or 90 days, I haven't gotten squat. I have to depend on some of my friends to, throw me a cup of coffee once in a blue moon, But, I mean, there's so many things that are going on with the DOC that it's not funny. For example, take the ICE stuff. You can write out all the ICEs you want, but guaranteed, especially here in Oshkosh, they're going to get denied. They're going to get denied. They always deny them. Even with Kevin Carr, he denies all of them. But there is no justice in the Justice Department. It's all corruption. That's what it is. It's a corruption. It's a money maker. We are nothing but a storage or property.
I've heard guys say it's like a farm, a human farming system.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't care. I'm kind of glad I got to call you guys because it needs to be put out there. It needs to be put. The people in the public needs to see this, and to hear what's going on. But too many people are scared to speak up. And what you're doing, it's a blessing. To be honest with you,
I'm gonna tell you what, Raymond. There's a guy we talked to, for instance, who's in there for life, and he was 30 years parole to life, and this guy, he'll talk to me.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Sorry about that.
No, that's fine. That's not your fault. He'll talk to me off the record, but on the record he won't say anything, and the reason why is because he's afraid. For instance, he was just recently supposed to get paroled. Right, the first time he was gonna be able to see the parole board was after 30 years. Well, 30 years came, and now they're telling him they want him to wait another 4 years. So, and now he's really scared. Now he's like, well, I don't want to talk and get on the platform because if I get on this platform, they could retaliate and never let me out. That's his name's Dave. I don't even want to say Dave's name. That's all.
No, look, I'm like I told you before. I'll be turning 55 here in November, and I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I like to tell where the bear shits in the woods.
Well, the good thing about it though, in truth and sentencing, after 24 years, they have to let you go. You don't have to wait for a committee to decide whether or not they're gonna free you or not. He's under the old law, so good luck with that.
Now, how many years you been inside?
I've been down exactly 11 years.
And you have what, 14 left? Or 13?
Yeah. I got about 12 years left.
Yeah. You went to trial or you plead guilty?
What's that, sir?
You went to trial or you plead guilty?
I've got the truth in sentencing, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'm under the new law.
No, I'm saying, did you go to trial?
He's saying, did you go? Man saying that did you go to trial and plead? Well, he wouldn't have been able. Well, you did go to trial for it.
Yes, and during my trial, my attorney was playing a video game during during my trial.
Effective assistance counseling. Ineffective.
That's an ineffective assistance of counsel. And here's the funny part about it is, I told the judge about it, and he didn't give a shit. Hell, the judge even quoted Romans 12:19 out of the Bible, which is, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I shall repay. And I notified the Judicial Commission. They wouldn't do a damn thing about it. I notified the LOR. They didn't do nothing about it. I mean, and so that's some of the grounds that I'm fighting my habeas night petition.
So right now you're in the appeals process then, correct?
No, I'm past I'm in the Western District Courts right now.
Okay, yeah.
No,
I'm in the federal courts right now.
Okay.
What make you appeal it? What is the reason?
I didn't hear him one bit.
He's saying what was the reason that you were that he's trying to understand. He's trying to understand the habeas corpus.
No, I understand the habeas corpus. I understand that, but the thing is this: Why did you go to trial if you did that to a man? What was the reason that you take it to trial if you know you done it?
They didn't offer me nothing in my trial. They said they give me a plea deal of this: 24 in, 16 out. That's it. No plea agreement, no plea deal, no nothing.
So when you lost your trial, they stuck with the plea agreement.
Well, they didn't do shit for me. They sentenced my ass 24 years in.
How many years you was facing? How many years you was facing at first?
At first,
Yes.
24 in and 16 out.
That's all you was facing.
And they gave me 24 in, 16 out.
Damn, they gave you the max.
They didn't cut me no deal. They didn't cut no slack.
So when you first got in, it wasn't 60 years for records endangerment. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just 24. Because you know when you first get in, you facing like 40 years or 60 years, then they cut it down when you start seeing the judge and everything.
They didn't give me nothing. It was straight 24 years in.
Damn.
24 years in and 16 out, period.
Damn. That's my first.
And my judge was and the judge that I had was Michael H. Bloom out of Rylander.
Now, did you have a choice?
No.
No, I'm saying, did you have a choice when you found out about your daughter? Could you call the cops, or you took the own matter?
Nah, he went crazy, man. He just lost it.
Matter
of fact, he could have.
Because you got every day you got a choice and a chance when you wake up in the morning.
Well, I understand that, and I understand that, but at the same time, with my PTSD the way it is, and seeing my daughter crying, I snapped.
How old she was?
My daughter was only 8 years old.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How old is she is now? 22.
My daughter is now 22 years old.
All right. Does she ever visit you?
Does she come and visit me?
Yes.
When she can find a ride up here, yes.
Yeah. Does she understand?
Does she understand?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I keep telling her, look, baby, I'm sorry that I failed you. I let you down. And I'm sorry for not being in your life like I should have. And one day I hope and I pray and I ask the Creator that you will forgive me for what I did. And she goes, Dad, I'm not mad at you. You are in fact my hero. You saved my life.
That touched somebody, man. They're gonna touch
And
somebody.
every time I talk to her about it, she starts crying, and that makes this old man cry.
Yeah, you touching some viewers now.
If I wouldn't have snapped, and the severity of the situation wasn't as bad as it was, I would have probably called the cops and dealt with it that way.
Is the guy still living?
But considering the circumstances, I'm not ashamed of what I did. I'm not embarrassed of what I did.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
What I do regret is letting my daughter. I let my daughter down, and I'll say that till the day I die. I let my daughter down, and I kick myself in the ass for that every day.
Because you had a choice and a chance. Because you saying that you could have called the police and let them do their job, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and you took it on your own hands.
When I was on the streets, I was a firefighter, and I was getting ready to become an EMS, and I fucked it all up.
One bad decision.
But you know what? I don't regret it.
I like that in you, man.
I wish I could have handled it a different way, but I don't regret it. I'm not going to kick myself in the ass for it. But what I do kick myself in my ass for it is because I let my daughter and everybody that depended on me, I let them all down. I used to ride with the motorcycle association called CMA. I let them down. I let myself down. Most importantly,
I say,
my daughter.
I say you
Go
ain't
ahead.
really. I don't think you really let no one down. I think you did a rightful.
What did you say?
I think you did a rightful deed in your own defense. I don't think it was right to take it out with anger, but I think that you did it right because you defended her. You was a hero, like she said. So when you said you don't regret it, guess what? You can't reminisce about it. Move forward because you've been there for a while now. And guess what? It's gonna be all right.
Exactly.
It's gonna be all right.
Exactly.
You don't have
you know
life.
Here's the thing. Since I've been in here, I became an ordained minister.
Congrats, man.
And I got my law degree from Blackstone Law School, and I became a paralegal.
That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome, man. Congrats,
Okay.
man. You're doing something with your time.
And I'm starting to learn to become an advocate for missing children or abused children and things like that. I want to help. I want to help the misunfortunate. I want to better myself just to show my daughter and to show myself that it doesn't matter what age you are, you can change.
Come on,
you can
man.
make a difference in your life. You can make a difference in your life.
Talk to him.
And my daughter.
minute
My daughter
remaining.
goes, my daughter goes, "Huh, Daddy? Are you going to ever find a female?" I said, "Look, if the Creator allows me to have a woman in my life, great. If He allows people to write me, hey, I'm all for that. I'll write them back."
No, say your name, your whole name, so viewers can hear you, and one listener can write you if they.
My name is Raymond Jones, and my number is 634520, and I'm at Oshkosh Correctional, P.O. Box 189, Phonics, MD 21131.
You got 30 seconds. Repeat it one more time for the viewers can listen.
My name is Raymond Jones, and my number is 634520. I'm at Oshkosh Correctional Facility.
I wrote his info down because I got Pulver.
Yeah.
Pulver's the first inmate that we spoke to today.
Yeah.
Now we got Raymond Jones.
Cuz got to be coming. Your nephew got to be calling next because he put Raymond Jones on the phone for sure. He did.
Got Raymond on the phone.
He put Raymond on the phone. He next in. He in line and used the phone next. Because that's the first time we heard from Raymond. And he got a deep story that people should gravitate towards and take into consideration and see, can you give him a hand or lend him a hand? Because people in there deserve the love that individuals out here in the world have.
Most definitely.
They need it.
Now, see, that's why that's what this podcast is about, Rich. So this podcast is about. We should have told him to tell his daughter and his family to subscribe. This podcast is about.
Call again.
This podcast is about heroes and villains. No.
No, this is about, everyday individuals, childhood friends growing up, changing, and telling the viewers that it's all right to change. It's all right to be a better person, but also, it's all right to, look over the guys that's in similar situation that we was in, and don't overlook them because they doing time and we did time, so we just can't turn our back on them now. So now some of them rich. Now, to be honest with you, Rich, some of them, I don't know, they deserve the podcast.
Richie's talking to you.
What? No, I'm talking about him.
Nah, you said
It's all
Richie
us.
Rich.
No,
he thinks he's Richie Rich. He's like, oh, I'm Richie
big
Rich.
rich. He big rich.
What? Man, you're just stupid.
Look, he got.
Big Rich, you little Little rich, man.
You're
Straight
teensy.
up.
You're
Yeah,
teensy
look how
rich.
big he is, though. You know, Rich.
I
He got
am,
you, Rich. Rich, he
dude.
got you. What you is now? 2 what, nephew?
215.
Ooh, animal. Animal.
Get up with me.
Animal, though. That's big Rich and little Rich.
Hot.
It's the Harvester versus the Dupa. Listen here, brother. Listen here, brother. After this podcast, me and Mean Gene are gonna take you apart. Damn.
I remember wrestling, man. That was pretty cool, man. Growing up watching that, man. Hulk Hogan. Oh man, then Brock Lesnar took over. Like I ain't
Fuck
never seen a
Brock
wrestler
Lesnar.
like Brock Lesnar. Hulk Hogan was all right. He was the biggest thing ever. But when Brock came, he ain't come to play. He came to really like show off and show ass. Like
He came to really wrestle, huh?
yeah, he came to really wrestle, break you down.
Like I told you, the people. You gotta.
Y'all been faking it as wrestling so long. It's my turn. I'm coming here to crack bones.
Dang.
That's him, man. They're macho, man. They're macho.
And
Macho
nigga,
Man was one
Rich
of my
can't even
favorites.
hang. You fucking moved the camera, dude. Fix the camera. You just moved the
that?
camera, man. Shame on you. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Don't do it again. I would say move it to your right, just a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. All right, just go away. Just go.
You might have to bring it out a little more.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sick. I hate this motherfucker. All right. Now, the only downer to that is that we gotta start hooking up another phone line. You know that? Because there's guys that were calling in while he was calling in.
No.
You know it. I know it, man. I know these guys.
You think so?
These guys jump to those phones right away.
Soon as side o'clock, Saturday hit, here they come. Yeah, so it's like guys like that need attention, you know, because I'm just a little bit confused because it's like if I know I done it, I don't know why I went to trial, you know. That's why I understand you went to trial. You know you done. You said you cut off his toes and everything. You know, decapitated the toes. I had want to ask him a question though. How did you do it though? How did you decapitate that man's toes? I want to see
Took
what
the
you
toes. It wasn't with a butter knife. I know
No,
that.
he had to have something like a bat or something. He was just going in like this, and then you might have sandals on, and he just took the toes off with the bat.
Damn, man, you got a mind on you.
Hey, what else you gonna have? Think about it. If you decapitate his toe, or a 2x4 that he split him up 26 inches.
Well,
I think the guy, you know, if he ain't in jail, that's what we missed. The main question should have asked him: is the guy in jail? Is he still out there?
He could probably call. He might call back next week.
Yeah, we should have told him. We gotta make it. Yeah.
He calls
Right.
again. We should let him continue to vent because what he's talking about. Now, granted, he's a former firefighter, so he's not just somebody that
Nah, he really
he's not some dummy. He's not what a person would say, a dummy off the street that's in there, right? He's like, I was, a taxpayer, and I was, for this country, and now I'm in prison. Hopefully, his daughter's tuning in. Hopefully, his daughter is listening now, and yeah, she can say, "Hey, this
Okay.
my dad was on that
I need
podcast.
to.
My dad did that."
Yeah, they should be proud of him, man. I don't think he should, say he let his daughter down because you don't regret it.
You want to see the new? You want to see the new layout while we wait for our next inmate?
Go ahead.
While we wait for the next inmate that man is going to shit on.
No, man, I'm waiting for Alabama.
That's
Your ass
what I'm
that
talking about.
again, Alabama. Bring your ass on talking about this again. I don't think Alabama gonna call again. Be honest with you, he could be calling.
He's calling. He said that in there.
He said he called.
No. Did you hear what I said? No.
What he say?
Did you hear what I just said?
What'd you
I
say?
said that in there. I don't know why they're throwing to me like that.
No, what they gave us one strike again for? What is it about?
It was. I posted a video, iPad Goat 2. I'll play it. I'll play a little bit of it. I want to get.
They want the video down though, huh? You contested, and what happened?
Like at night, they damn, man, I can't even hear. You're gonna have to look at that later, another time. I'll show you the new layout later because there's so much going on. This is only a 16 gigabyte RAM laptop. So you were talking about the iPad Goat video, huh? See, like now everything's just slow. Mm-hmm. Here, let's fix this. Let's do the left. Ooh, there I am. Let's do the. Ooh, there you are too. And ooh, that won't pop up. Ooh, that won't pop up. Lots going on right now with this laptop. Damn, man, it just makes me so angry.
I'm gaining weight like a mug, man. Eating too much, man. I think it's working at, different places, restaurants, man. You start eating their food. I don't even eat restaurant food, you know?
To the taco truck yesterday.
Man, tell me about it, man.
Woke up and gained like 10 pounds.
Man, eating too much.
You got, if you're gonna talk in the mic because you just sound like it's muffled. You talking into the mic? Say something because I couldn't hear you.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Let me see the new layout too. He playing, Lil Rich. He playing, man.
Oh, there it is, right there.
What'd you say?
This is what I did. This was the bread right here. That was the bread. That's like I asked for a bread with a mouth and headphones. That's what it gave me. And then this right here was supposed to be a slice of bread. It became a white person. And I was gonna now listen. I asked for a black piece of bread even. Right.
Yeah, give it to you, burnt piece of bread.
Well, I guess I should have said burnt piece of bread. Yeah. Next time. I'm not done playing around with the AI, but right now that's what's on all platforms right now. Is this
how it look?
That's how it looks.
I can't see it.
Wow. Yeah, it's supposed to be a slice of bread.
What's on the bread?
Just a mouth and some eyes. I'll tell you what, let's go look up. Let us look up. I would look it up. I would look up iPad Go 2 on our YouTube channel, but it sucks because it's like frames per second and all that stuff.
What's the latest in the news now, Rich? What's the latest? You've been watching it. What they talking about? What's going on that our ears need to be paying close attention to?
Well, just the dollar right now and paying attention to what's going on with
what it
elections.
Called?
the what?
What it called?
The BRICS. Pay attention to these nations these nations are moving away from the U.S. dollar.
Are converted to China's currency, right?
Yep, the yuan.
Damn.
I knew there was a brain cell in there.
The yuan.
Still.
There was the brain cell in there.
You could tell you're in and out of it.
Remember that?
Shumo you?
Shame on. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Fool me once, you fool me again. always look at this as the transgender movement right now in the youth, the innocence of children being taken away.
They describing everything right now.
Now, you know what's so prophetic about this? You know what's prophetic about this?
He ate that apple.
No, watch what happens. Dude, I really feel like, check this out. Damn, man, I can't. Look, I really feel like this. Check this out. When you watch this video, right now, people would say this is Obama's third term because Biden's in it. Now, when I look at the children, right, you see in the background, you have these faceless dummies. Well, the kids don't have identities anymore. Now, look, that apple cuts in two and it becomes one, right? It splits into two genders becoming one gender.
That's deep.
Now, why? Now you talk about the money. Hold on, you talk about the money, right? You talk about the money, right?
That's nice.
Hold on, you're talking about the money, right?
Yeah.
Right, and it, two genders becoming one to become a beautiful thing. Look what comes out. This flower, right? Watch this.
They show you everything.
I feel like this video is prophetic. There was a scene. Hold on. There was a scene. That's supposed to be Obama right there.
The first one was
George Bush. Now check this out. Did you see it where he's stepping on the quarter? He's stepping on the change. He's holding it back. What's going on with the money right now?
Yeah, they revealing everything.
Now check this out. Now look at this. Now watch what happens after this. Psalms 23. The U.S. dollar. America's attacked.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, you have a prepaid call from
Thomas Allen.
an inmate at
There you
Racine
go.
Correctional Institution. Your account balance is 66
Don't be squatting on him,
To
man.
hear the
Call
charges
his
for this
ass.
call,
You better go
press
get a
his
bunch of
ass
people.
To
now.
accept this call, press 5. All
better
calls
go get a
other
bunch
than
of people.
properly
Yeah.
placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
What up, Alabama?
Man, what
You
is
bet.
happening, bro? You know how many people have been trying to call y'all for the last freaking hour?
What? We've been waiting, man. We've been waiting for you guys to call.
Chat Bays tried to call y'all. This is my third time calling
Yeah,
y'all.
well, we had callers. That's why.
We had callers. People been calling in, man.
Yeah, you know, yeah, we were talking to a guy that was a firefighter, and he's in prison for like 24 years. His daughter was molested when she was 8 years old, and the guy who did it, he beat him up so badly he got 24 years in prison.
Decapitated his
Took his toes
toe, too.
off. And then we talked to Pulver too. Pulver called. So listen, if those guys tell him, say, get back on the line, man. Tell him, you know, right. You know, you got through. Tell him, say, hey, dude, I just got through right now, man. He was talking to other guys. And
just get in line and make a call.
tell him just get back in line, man.
Yeah, I just told Chat Bays to get back on the put his name on the list.
Because if anything, what you guys, what they could be doing is saying, hey, look, go ahead of me. I'll call back. Hey, look, go ahead. Call my name. You know, I'll switch with you, whatever. When they can't get through, just switch to somebody.
Yeah.
But, you know, I know you are a soldier, brother, because you're back. You're on that phone, man. I love it.
Yep.
So,
So what's going on?
dude, like I said, go
We
ahead.
want to see how your day been, man. How your weekend going so far?
Say that again?
We want to know about you. How your weekend going so far?
Oh, it's doing good. I just ain't freaking. I ain't heard nothing about my damn why they canceled my damn hearing. Remember the 7th of last month? I was supposed to go to court, get back in court 7th, but I haven't heard anything why they canceled it, and it's been over a month now. Damn, it's been more than that. It's been like 5 weeks now. It's crazy. I mean, they can't even give you any common courtesy to fucking tell you why in the hell they canceled this shit, man. That's all I want to know. But they won't tell you shit. And I know they got my damn letters because Harvey freaking just told me yesterday that he's seen it on WCCAP.
Yeah, I did. I seen on CCAP for you that you wrote 2 letters to the judge. And they were received.
But nobody, I mean, that's just like that damn, you remember in 2021 when I asked them to verify the certificate of non-filing of my search warrant? And they haven't answered that shit. And I'm like, here we go again. I'm asking them for something else, and they're fucking refusing to fucking answer me. That's crazy. And dude that's helping me in here, he's like, have patience. I was like, damn, it's been 5 damn weeks.
Well,
they could at least fucking tell me what the fuck is going on, man.
At least in the meantime, Alabama, you got a platform, you got a voice. You know, we get hundreds of views, man, from these podcasts. We get hundreds of views, so people they're gonna come across Alabama. They're gonna be like, damn, you hear about this, man? This guy Alabama. They're gonna, whether it was last week's feud between you and man or whatever, people are gonna hear that. And they're gonna want to chime in. They're gonna want to know more about you. They want
They want no feud though. It was just
celebrity status.
It's just real talk,
Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah. What?
You know what scares me?
What? A gay man
remember
with a giant dildo? No.
Yeah.
Like, no. I need to shut up, man. I really need to get my stuff together.
Remember what I told you about Corey? Corey said that one inmate fought his case for 11 years.
Oh, yeah.
Himself.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell us.
Had beautiful damn things to argue about. Hands down. And 11 years that he's arguing these arguments, and 11 years later, not until a fucking attorney says the exact same damn shit that he came up with, that the inmate came up with, pro se, not until an attorney said the shit, quoted his shit out of his fucking mouth, did they let him go. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's scary as hell.
Did y'all have the similar case?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm just saying, this inmate pro se himself and had beautiful arguments that you could not dispute to get out of damn prison. And he fought that shit for 11 damn years, and they ignored him because he was pro saying the shit himself. And it wasn't until he got blessed by an attorney 11 years later, and the attorney, all he did was read the inmate's quotes that he's been saying for the last 11 years. But it came out of an attorney's mouth, and now the damn courts respected it because it came out of an attorney's mouth and not a damn inmate's mouth. And then he won his case. There was nothing different. The attorney didn't add nothing to it or anything. Just quoted what the hell that damn inmate's been saying, pro saying for the last 11 years. That's what scares shit out of me. That's why when I call on this live podcast, that's the reason why I say I need an attorney to fight for me. That's all I need. I mean, my damn case is open and closed. It favors me bigger than shit, bro. I mean, every damn thing fucking favors me. You know.
What kind of shit are we talking here? Are we talking elephant shit, or are we talking whale shit?
No, they had, like, for instance, I tell you, they had exculpatory evidence that he never went over with me about, that he was going to suppress something, and the court granted him a suppression hearing.
Monkey.
And he purposely neglected it and went straight to a plea hearing, which that right there in itself was a violation of my damn Sixth Amendment and my 14th Amendment right there. And I have it on record. I have it on my criminal record, where it has, it breaks down every damn date for every damn hearing that I went to. On that one damn hearing, it shows you that my damn public defender that works for the state, 100% for the state only, and not for me, asked for a suppression hearing, and the judge granted him the date, time, and he purposely neglected it. And what pisses me off is the public defender was a damn ex-military brother like me. That even irated me so fucking bad. Because we have a saying, man, never leave a damn fallen soldier behind, ever. And that son of a bitch left me behind, man. Knowing that he could have won my damn case.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Knowing that he could have won my damn case, but he stabs me in the fucking back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit pisses me off. And now I got to sit here and play these damn games with the damn with the court because I'm pro saying shit. I'm saying the right shit, but they treat me like that son of a bitch that inmate that was pro saying this shit for 11 years. I'm feeling like Dirk Riggingham doing the same shit to me because I'm pro saying my
1
shit.
minute remaining.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
hey, was Danny on the line?
No, I asked him to get on the line. I don't know.
Well, tell him.
He said he wasn't.
Tell him I paid I paid the dude off. So all that money, he got all the money. So there, it should all work out now. All of it's paid full. Now he's got to just get into court.
Yeah.
Tell him if he wants to call the podcast. We'll be up till 9 o'clock still. We still got an hour and a half. Is there a long line?
I don't know. I'll go put my name down anyway.
All right. Is there a long line though, or no?
There's quite a few people. Chad Bay's waiting. I probably won't be able to get online because Chad Bay's waiting. He'll probably get online before me.
All right, we'll just get back in line, man. Hold on, maybe we'll be able to close out get back in line to see if we can hear more from you, brother.
Hey, I'm trying to get out of here before December the 14th of 2023 of this year, man. If any damn thing, I'm trying to get this shit modified down to 10.
All right, now you can lay into because I know you like way into
every week, man. He's like he don't care. He gonna express how he feel. He stressed himself out. That's why it's good to do more things in there, man. Workout, arts and crafts, man. You know, going to the gym, going to the library. You know, for you won't be stressed out. Sometimes you got to accept things you cannot change, man. Especially if you plead guilty. You know, you took a plea.
Especially if
you took a plea.
I was trying to do something there. Especially if
they coming though. They finna get online.
They coming. I want to do something real quick. I'm gonna do something. Check this out.
One another juice, y'all.
Hey. Watch this.
This is crack, rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous or cool or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes. So every time you use it, you risk dying.
You're a mess.
It isn't worth it.
Say it, man. Say it.
Everybody wants to be cool, but doing it with crack isn't just wrong. Could be dead wrong.
You're a mess with it. You said it. You said it. You said that, dog. You're a mess, dog. You crazy, dog.
It's gonna turn to the ass whip show real quick.
He woke up. How the fuck he woke up, though?
He woke up
Nephew just woke up, though. Nephew woke up.
Something ain't right, man. They're awfully quiet right now. Damn, why in that loop though? It's supposed. Oh, this is the one that's supposed to loop.
They for the call though.
So I'm coming. Running around earlier.
Dude, what's with your
nephew?
Yeah, what's up with your
Shit,
nephew?
I don't know. He supposed to be calling like at 8 or something. I think like 8 something. Tell him we ordered the radio too.
This
today
is crack, rock cocaine. It isn't glamorous.
We got you the best
cool
one too, nephew.
Or kid stuff. It's the most addictive kind of cocaine, and it can kill you. What's really bad is nobody knows how much it takes.
Stop doing it.
Every time
Stop doing it. Stop doing
it. It isn't worth it. Look, everybody wants to be cool, but doing it with crack isn't just wrong. It could be dead wrong.
Don't ever even think about it.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Back again.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, whatever happened to Pee Wee Herman. You don't know what happened to Pee Wee Herman?
No. What happened to him?
Yeah. He was masturbating in a.
That's we know about that as a kid. I'm talking what's going on with him now.
Oh, he's trying to get back out there, man. Where he was, he looked a lot like he never aged.
Yeah, I know.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah. We're waiting for callers. Callers, call in. Viewers, call in.
You scumbag viewers on YouTube, call now.
Where you guys at? Family and friends, call in. Get your perspective.
Get your ex-fat girlfriend on the phone now.
It's the time you guys call in and let us get your point of view or your opinion on something, some topic that you want to like to discuss and let the viewers hear.
We're tired of these prison phone calls. We want to hear from the world. We feel like we're in a prison right now. We feel like I'm in line. I'm in line to get on the phone.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the number is 414-888-6733. 414-888-6733. Call in. Let us get your point of view or your opinion on something that you would like us to hear or listen to.
On something. There's 2 viewers on Rumble. We see you. We see you. I see you.
Viewers.
This is not your typical streaming rerun hours long that happens on this channel. No, sir, ma'am, or shim or sham. Listen, him or herm.
Mm-hmm. What I was talking about earlier, though, and he was like, man, let's save it for the podcast. I talked about it already, yeah.
What was it?
About the money on B. That's where they got the Dollar Tree. They'll have the whole world like that in a minute.
The whole world's gonna be like a Dollar Tree?
Like $1.25 for everything. $2 for like the expensive shit. They don't break down the average.
When inflation comes, that means that everything goes up, not down.
I don't think it's gonna be inflation.
Man said there's gonna be a $10 store. You're gonna go in there, gallon of milk, $10. Carton of eggs, $10.
They got Five Below. They got Five Below already. So everything in there $5. Then they got Dollar Tree. Then they got Family Dollars. Family Dollars is new, like Walgreens and Walmart. It's not no Family Dollars. Now Dollar Tree's more likely, but they going up as well. But Dollar Tree is gonna be, every store is gonna be like Dollar Tree. Watch what I tell you. They're gonna put less chemicals, unless they product inside the products. They gonna how you pronounce that, Rich?
What is it?
They gonna
demonetize.
Demonetize. Yeah.
That means when they take people off of YouTube.
Not demonetize.
I don't know what that's why the only thing hit my mind was demonetize.
They said demonetize, not demonetize.
Deodorant.
They gonna take a lot of stuff that we used to
deduct
it out. Yeah, deduct. They don't deduct a lot of stuff out, man. They're gonna be different.
Don't be coming on our platform using new words, man. Talking about they're gonna deduke it. They're gonna deduke it. Everybody, their wallets duking up. Dude, I can't even think of a word. Damn, you're too creative for me. You making up words. I can't even did the hoochah mama. Check it out.
I'm just proud of my daughter because she grew into herself. She becoming a young lady now. And she got 2 jobs now. She work at McDonald's and Denny's. I have the car over there for her.
Dude,
I'm just proud of her because she into God.
Have her go become a nurse.
That's something she was discussing that she would like to do.
She said that already, huh?
Yeah, she didn't want to go to school for it. But more like helping people. Like nurse is similar like that because you helping your client, or clients.
I'll tell you what. Check this out, dude. This how serious it is. This how serious it's gotten.
There's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working against equal rights, we have a message for you.
You think we're sinful?
You fight against our rights. You say we all lead lives you can't respect. But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct.
Damn.
We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly.
Look at man's eyes
barely notice it. You can keep him from disco.
Stop playing Super Nintendo.
Make him wear pleated pants, we don't care. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair.
Or queer.
At first I didn't get why you'd be so scared of us turning your children into accepting, caring people, but I see now why you'd have a problem with that.
Just like you worried, they'll change their group of friends.
Now, you want to see the Manwich spin on this?
Let me hear it.
Oh, dude,
you did it?
Yeah, it's the next Manwich Be Informed episode 27.
Let me hear it.
This is why I tell you to bring that food. Yeah. Damn, just bear with us, people. We're going to go on a journey.
They say you got new followers in the last month.
What do you mean you?
No, I'm talking about that's what it said.
Hold on, man. No, that's Twitch, man. Twitch don't count. Okay. I go on Twitch is like for gamers, but I used it as just another means for us to get out there.
What can we say to Alabama and trying to convince them not to like, talk about that subject, like keep it to itself, because it's like
that's the only. I'll be honest with you. That's the only reason why he's on. He's calm. That's the only reason why he's calm.
I want to get his voice out, someone to reach out to him. Alabama, you did it, Alabama.
You made it. You reached the mountain.
Checkmate, Alabama. They checkmated you, man. You did it, man. You can't keep pushing the issue, man.
You ready?
Yeah.
It already looks like trouble. Nah, I won't do it like that. All right.
As we celebrate Pride on the progress we've made over these past years, there's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working against equal rights, we have a message for you.
Let the whole world hear that.
You think we're sinful?
Damn. He said he will convert your kids. Damn.
Said we'll convert, man.
Not me, man.
We'll make them tolerant. We'll convert. Hold on. This is where all right.
You got Popeyes, Alf, Koga. That's all the creatures we grew up to. That's crazy. Potato Head.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
As we celebrate Pride on the progress we've made over these past years, there's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working against equal rights, we have a message for you. You think we're sinful? You fight against our rights. You say we all lead lives you can't respect. But you're just frightened. You think that we'll corrupt your kids if our agenda goes unchecked. Funny, just this once, you're correct. We'll convert your children. Happens bit by bit, quietly and subtly, and you will barely notice it. You can keep him from disco, warn about San Francisco, make him wear pleated pants, we don't care. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair.
At first I didn't get why you'd be so scared of us turning your children into accepting, caring people, but I see now why you'd have a problem with that.
Just like you worried, they'll change their group of friends. You won't approve of where they go at night.
to protest. Oh, and you'll be disgusted. So gross. When they start finding things online that you've kept far from their sight. Like information. Guess what? You'll still be alright. We'll convert your children, yes we will. Reaching one and all, there's really no escaping it. Cause even grandma likes RuPaul. And the world's getting kinder. Gen Z's gayer than Grindr. Learn to love, learn to vogue, face your fate. We'll convert your children. Someone's gotta teach them not to hate. We're coming for them.
Usted tiene una llamada de
We're coming for your children.
un internado en Racine Correctional Institution. Para aceptar esta llamada, oprima el 5. Para rechazar esta llamada, cuelgue ahora. El balance de su cuenta por cobrar prepagada es 5 centavos. Este balance no es suficiente para permitir que una llamada sea completada. Por favor, comuníquese con IC Solutions en 1 8 8 8 5
Saying I got no money on the
0
phone.
6 8 4.
Damn.
It ran out already?
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. But that's what I did with the original, though.
Dawg said they going to hell.
That's yeah.
That's what he said. Yes, yeah, yeah.
You know, if these guys got money on their phone, they get free phone calls 2 a week. So if they really wanted their voice to be heard, they're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you can keep putting money on, every time.
Yeah, my grandma turned 77 2 days ago, man, on the 13th, man. She turned 77 years old, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went over there. We were discussing the Bible and the Word. Family supposed to came, many family members with that. Many of them didn't show because she don't celebrate, like, holidays or birthdays and none of that, so they declined. But the next day, many of them didn't show again, so. But who did show, I appreciate you guys showing up.
As we celebrate Pride and the progress we've made over these past years, there's still work to be done. So to those of you out there who are still working...
Hello, Moto. Hola. Usted tiene una llamada
I'll use my
de
free phone call. Okay.
Mikey.
un internado en el balance de su cuenta por cobrar prepagada es 5 centavos. Este balance no es suficiente para permitir que una llamada sea completada. Por favor, comuníquese con IC Solutions en 1 8 8 8 5 0 6.
I just put that money on there.
How much you put on there? $5?
No, I put 15. Because the calls are like $1.60.
How the hell you couldn't get through there? I don't know why you couldn't get through there, man.
It didn't go through. It ain't.
That's the viewers right
I bet
there.
you it went through right now. That's followers on Twitch, man. Mankey, that's that's another guy. Damn, man.
And you know what, though? I was thinking, man.
What?
The whole family could be more supportive, man. You know, more supportive, and
that's what That's what happens, though. Look at my sister. Everybody would go to her house for Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. Now they don't even show up at all.
They don't show up no more, huh?
No. What do you want to add to this, Rich?
Subscribe so we can get an AC.
Why you ain't get an AC, man?
There is one in my bedroom.
Oh man, just in the bathroom. That's where it's so
I said
damn
bedroom.
hot. No, bathroom, not droom.
That's why people can't understand you, man. You said bathroom.
No, bathroom.
No, it's called a bedroom. I sleep in a bedroom, not a bathroom.
No.
Yeah, I know you might snooze in a tub.
No, bedroom. Bed like B-E-D, then bathroom.
No, bed,
B-E-T-H.
B-E-D.
Bathroom and bathroom, not bathroom.
Listen, Alabama, you can't correct it. You can't win this bet.
Something else. He come back again, I'm on his ass. Now I'm gonna let Alabama speak his mind, man. Speak his truth, man. You know?
I'm
gonna speak his truth, man.
Damn, man.
But if he continue doing it, you know, I had to tell him something about it. That shit is just too much sometimes, man. Just too much. Waiting for viewers to call, and we waiting for inmates to call.
Now that there's money on the phone. Now that it has gone through, I know.
It went through though.
Yeah, it's there now. What's going on? You out of here? What?
You saving so much money with that phone? It's ridiculous. You don't have nothing wrong with it. Need to do it.
No. Hey, Richie, hand me one of those.
What's that, Pop?
Yeah.
I don't drink no Pop. Thanks enough for you. Appreciate you, man.
Nah, give me some piss though. We got piss in the fridge. You drink piss.
Great.
Freshly squeezed. It's freshly squeezed, man. You can't beat that, man.
Crazy with. No. Yeah.
Have you talked to your cousin? Your nephew, I mean?
My nephew, yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
Are those chicken figures still there? You ate them?
You said you ain't want none. What you mean?
I changed my stomach.
No, man.
Yeah.
You said you ain't want none. He asked you many times. Did you want some?
Many
he said,
times.
Hey, you want some of this chicken tenders?
Man
like,
is so
nah,
hood.
You good?
Now listen, viewers, man is so hood. He didn't say, he asked you a lot of times. He said, man, he said, he asked you many times. many times. Chicken fingers on me. Yo, they don't last that long. Them chicken fingers, you know they're gone. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my paycheck. Them chicken fingers are gone. Have mercy. Many.
Yeah, another thing I did this following week, I was interviewing like a lot of people that for the position, and interviews sometimes take an hour and a half.
Dude, what's up with the table? Is it working out for you? I bet you a lot of people are coming down, man.
Yeah, the table's pretty cool.
Dude, a lot of people are coming down, man. Check out. Listen, hold on. When they see that table,
still don't come though.
No, stop. The table. I bet you got more people coming because of the table than you did before. Man, absolutely, it's the table. I know it's the table, man.
No table, man. It's how I've approached, the
exactly the approach. They said, "Damn, what is this? You've been doing table ladders and chairs. You a WWE wrestler with this table? You guys broke."
Yeah.
Now you pop up. They're like, "Oh, hey, how
now
you
we
doing,
have
sir?"
phones. Now we could do phones on one table, then T-shirts on the other table. Bucks and Packers and different varieties of teams.
Hey, you want to come with us to do that tomorrow? We'll go out by 27th in Walmart.
I had to work.
Hey, we should do a live. We should do a live podcast tomorrow.
How?
Off the phone. Just off the phone. No mics, just off there on the phone. We can go live like that on your phone. Oh, on my phone.
I might do it though off this phone right here. I might try it, man.
And we'll take a tripod.
We waiting for the callers. What's going on? Callers, family and friends that have opinion, that have something to say, call in. Speak your mind. State your opinion.
Jing-a-lang, jing-a-lang, jing-a-lang. Jing-a-lang, 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 jing-a-lang.
Say anything you would like. Our ears is open.
We can debate who's been with the fattest chick. We can debate she was a husky one. I'm not talking pup.
Me, I don't have no problem with it.
I thought he was gonna say me. I didn't have no fat chick. He's like, I had no problem with fat chick. I got it. Back in my day. Let me get my Rolodex out.
No.
Nobody said that. He just said.
What?
He just said.
It's hot in this place. Damn, man. Yeah. You know what? Until we get a caller, go turn that fan on.
What a fan at?
Right there. But you see the thing about turning it on though, turning it on with the mics, it's not a quiet fan. But right now, until if we get callers,
hot as hell. You talking about not turning it on? It's hot, man. Dang it! He just said like a sweat lodge.
He said we should have a contest.
I feel like a sweat lodge.
Hey,
we get to work
turn the fan on. You're right there. I'll turn it on. You stay right you're at because it's easier for me.
Yeah. She'll put it that way, towards that. Viewers, call in. We waiting to hear from you.
Excuse me. Point that fan right here, though. That's why I keep getting up. That's why I'm.
It's too hot, ain't enough for you. It is.
That's why I'm going like this, trying to get comfortable.
How much did that come up to?
What?
Those chicken fingers.
I don't know, I don't know.
Man's thinking, how's that fan supposed to hit over
Yeah, man. It can't reach over there, huh?
Hey, maybe we'll move the podcast into the bedroom. I could get an air conditioner and put it in that door. Put it in that wall there.
I think next week, man, we got to start back hooping, man, if it don't be raining, man.
I think
Saturday.
I think next week your nephew should be like calling by then. Man, you gotta man, my nephew, he got it due to a former firefighter.
Yeah, I don't know why he ain't called though. That's the thing.
Raymond Jones,
we'll never forget about you. Viewers, I hope you guys don't forget neither. Make sure you guys reach out to him.
Is it getting cooler for you now?
It's feeling better, man. That's what we supposed to been did. And we got to get a little more lighting, man. We got to get a little more lighting, man. This just too dark. We got to do some type of lights. Them come on, them lights come on too, huh?
Yeah, all of them come on.
All of them should be on then. Shit.
No.
Should be on like a motherfucker. We ain't with vampires and shit. Like, what the hell?
We want to suck your...
Yeah, but the interviews, I had one guy, man. He came in, man. He was something else, man. He was very jittery, nervous. I told him you don't have to be nervous, man.
About what?
The job position, I was telling him about the job and what the requirements is and the pay structure, And he was nervous, man. Everybody who come in there be nervous, man.
Do you blame him?
Yeah.
Like, man, I gotta.
Would he sell myself?
When you did those phones though last weekend, They just came out of everywhere.
They came out of nowhere, didn't they? They see
Phones?
it. They see the sign. They see the sign.
Did you say phones?
Yeah, people see the sign and be like, oh, yeah. I need one of them right there, man.
Can I get 2 phones?
Yeah.
Man's like, yeah.
I hope I had more stuff to talk about today, man. I hope I did, man. You know?
Well, we hope you did too, man.
You guys need any type of custom-made clothes or shoes. I mean, clothes, hoodies, t-shirts.
I'll find something
you
to talk about
guys
now.
Come on and chop here.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Call my number.
I'll call on Tyrone. All right, hold on. I will find us some gossip, some juicy gossip.
Go to Charleston White one time. What's new
Let's hear
on Charleston White? Let's see what's new on him. Cause he a really political, he got a really political voice. And
man, I thought he was a famer.
He the only person, man. He the only person that made it to
famer.
No, wait a minute, Rich. He the only person that made it to YouTube, man, being famous, man, by talking. Everybody else had to be a rapper, singer, game banger, whatever the case may be. He came in talking.
This is 10 hours ago.
But wait a minute.
What?
Check this out. He doing it in a way that people really getting offended, man. After they attacking him, and they should be attacking like the rappers or the game bangers, man, that's killing out there. Then you got something to say. Just his words, you attacking him. Just what he say out of his mouth, you judging him. And it's like, that's sad, man. You ain't stopping nothing that's going on in the community.
You ready to rock and hear what his latest?
Let me see what his latest rant is. I fuck with him tough though. I fuck with him tough, man.
Should we talk about? This was 5 hours ago, right here.
What are you talking about? Who is that?
If we know that this happened, and
But
we built America,
that's impossible, Tegan, because no matter what, there's always going to be. Like, I just don't think that life was ever meant to be fair.
Of course not.
I don't think that we ever to try to equalize it is an exercise in futility, in my opinion.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, if you don't mind. This is the same thing that I used to struggle with doing dope work.
Mm-hmm.
Is it's a gigantic wheel spin fighting dope, because you're not going to eradicate it.
Correct.
But if you stop fighting it, it can definitely get worse. And
Correct.
out of principle, I think we owe it to ourselves, no matter who's in power, if the greens are in power or the purples are in power, we should always be striving to come up with equal results ultimately.
Who are the greens and who are the purples?
I think the problem, though, is that we overcorrected to the point to where we then create a cancel culture. Because I don't think it's wrong to feel however you want to feel about somebody, as long as that does not translate into you actually doing something against them. So I'll give you an example, right?
Man, I want to hear from Charleston White.
From
maybe,
you know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily solving for a problem, because they're not really looking for a solution. They just looking for somebody to make them feel better about themselves.
But we can't get a solution until we have the acknowledgement. Then the opportunity to solve it is there. And again, this isn't an absolute.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. We're never going to solve it. Eventually, someone else will be in power.
Because this could take us into the Kanye argument.
It does.
You see what I'm saying?
100% correct.
They won't acknowledge that we're old, and the old niggas say they don't owe us nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got some say they owe us something. Then you have some that say, man, they won't even acknowledge the fact that they've done us wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And he's saying we can't even come up with a solution to at some point it's acknowledged. At this point, I'm going to say, yeah, we'll never come up with no solutions until we acknowledge. It's kind of like the first step in AA. Admitting that you have a problem.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good example.
Like
and again,
first step.
I totally see where you're coming from, Anton, because I'm not talking about political correctness here at all.
He's talking about reparations, right?
really the essence of it. And that's part of the problem, is that we're trying so hard to find where the issues are because they're so hidden anymore. And it's only becoming worse by canceling the culture.
See,
they're even trying to limit.
Hello, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying about the massive overcorrection, because comedians have largely been
have a
off
prepaid
limits
call from
because they are the ones that
Thomas Allen.
an inmate at Racine Correctional Institution. Your account balance is $15. In all calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, was somebody just trying to get on the phone?
Huh?
Was somebody in line trying to... It was Chepe?
Did Chepe ever get on the phone?
I didn't have any money on the phone, man. I answered the phone. There was no money on the phone. Tell him I'm sorry. I apologize, dude. Tell him I just reloaded.
Sorry, you apologize. Just tell him you
that's the truth. No, I'll be honest with you, man. Let me rewind that. Look, man, if somebody's got some money on that phone, they should spend sometimes that money that they have on that phone, because you get 2 free phone calls a week, and this is a platform that gives a free platform for inmates to give them an opportunity for their voices to be heard. But just keep that between me and you, all right? Yeah.
Hey, what I was saying earlier
What?
is I'm trying to get my damn, I'm trying to get this shit, I got, like 8 months or less until December the 14th of 2023 this year. I'm trying to get my damn case either overturned or modified, at least modified down to 10 years, like everybody else, like the majority of people, you know. I told you that there was a case law about judges being biased toward people and over sentencing them. It's called RIPPO, R-I-P-P-O versus Baker, Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court, 2017, I believe it was. And even if you cannot prove it, so if they had come up with some smart-ass excuse, they still had to obey it. So I'm trying to use that shit.
Man.
But look, man, I am pressed against time. I'm pressed against time, man. I mean, 8 months ain't shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was that? Hold on. Was that only Chepe that was trying to get on the phone?
Yeah, Chepe was trying to get on the phone before.
Was Socio online?
I don't see Socio anywhere.
All right. Well, just tell Social, we got this podcast, man. Some say Harvey was like, call, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, people need to know that inmates, pro se, here in damn state of Wisconsin, they don't give a shit about a goddamn inmate pro se in any damn thing, man. I need an attorney to speak the words that this jailhouse lawyer is helping me with. Because I told you that damn case about, I told you earlier, I hate repeating myself. The 11 years that dude fought, the inmate that fought in here, 11 years.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the 11th year that an attorney said the same exact shit that he's been arguing for 11 years. It wasn't until an attorney quoted his shit that he got it the hell out of here.
I do.
In other words, he should.
I do believe that. I believe that if somebody is represented, out there by attorney, an official attorney, that they're gonna get.
In other words,
they're gonna have their voices heard.
If the Constitution was ran right here in Wisconsin, that damn inmate should have been out 11 years ago. But they're a bunch of smartasses here, and they like to sit on shit. And then when you bring them write briefs and motions to them, they'll sit there and sit on it for 90 days because they got 90 days to reply to it. And then they'll come back with some stupid shit like do we have jurisdiction over this shit? Instead of asking the court above them that question, they'll come back and ask some stupid ass shit to the inmate just to delay that shit. So the inmate will answer it, And then they'll sit on it for another damn 90 damn days and come up with some other stupid ass question. They like fucking with goddamn inmates. And that's why I need an attorney. I need desperately. I mean, all somebody's got to do is open records, man. My damn case is open freaking records, man. If you can find any witnesses or any damn DNA or any evidence, any physical evidence or any damn thing that proves my damn guilt as physical, please tell me, because there's not a damn bit of that shit. I'm in here because dirty ass fucking a dirty ass public defender, because I'm poor. That's the only damn reason why I'm in here.
So what did they did find you guilty of?
Huh?
What did they did find you guilty of?
I didn't hear you.
What did they find you guilty of?
They didn't find me guilty of nothing. I signed an Alfred plea.
What you found yourself guilty of?
Huh?
If you signed a plea, right? What did you find out?
Yeah, I signed an Alfred plea. The only plea that you can.
What was the charges?
I'm not gonna say that shit out on the damn air.
They have your inmate number though. Still CCAP,
Do what
right?
now?
You have
Yeah,
your,
they got CCAP on.
But I'm saying though,
But
the viewers don't know.
Trumped up,
Like if you didn't
all
do
the
it and
trumped
you,
up damn charges all the trumped up charges they give me.
yeah.
All you got to do is look at that evidence. Follow the evidence. I mean, that's for every damn case. That's a simple damn thing. Follow the evidence. There's no damn evidence, and you can't force somebody to sign shit. And that's what the fuck they did.
They forced you to sign it.
They forced me to sign the damn Alfred plea.
Oh, what else?
They gave me no fucking damn choice.
What else would happen if you didn't sign it?
Huh?
What else would have happened if you didn't sign it?
If I would have fought the shit, he told me, because I owned a male sex toy, which was a rubber vagina, handheld rubber vagina shit for male, sex toy. Because I owned that the damn jury would look at me weird and automatically find me fucking guilty, and I would get over 200 fucking years. And for it being my first serious case ever, and then before him, Denise Hertzmergraff was my lawyer, and she threw me underneath the freaking bus. Now she's a damn judge. And then the second one automatically said she had a conflict of interest. She didn't even meet me. And then my third public defender was Michael R. Barth, an ex-military soldier that stabbed me in the fucking back. And he knew that he had something, exculpatory evidence that he never explained to me about, never told me anything about, that could have exonerated my damn case, could have beat my damn case. And he asked for a suppression hearing, and he totally neglected it. That's how dirty this system is.
What was your plea deal? What was your plea deal?
Huh?
What was they?
My plea deal?
Yeah.
15 in, 10 out. But then he had talked. Then he said on sentencing day, instead of locking it in with the ADA, he asked the court for 6 in and 4 out. But he knew better to lock it in before the sentencing hearing, because he knew that would leave the damn court open to sentence me with whatever the hell they want to. So that right there was an ineffective assistance counsel on itself. He never locked that shit in with the damn DA or the ADA.
Why you ain't take the plea?
Huh?
Why you ain't take the plea?
The 15 in and 10 out. The only thing I knew. I didn't know any damn thing about the 6 years in and 4 years out. Because the majority of cases like mine, 75% of the cases like mine, they only get 10 years old. And this is my first time ever in prison, man. Regardless of anybody think I'm innocent or guilty. This is my first time in damn prison, man. And there was no physical evidence or no witnesses or no DNA. There was nothing. Just words spit in the fucking air.
I think you would have beat it if you would have took it to trial.
No.
I think you would have beat it.
The fuck, I would have to go up against the best lawyer. I had the best lawyer, Denise Herschelgraf. Jody Myers was tied up with her. Both of them were number one. Jody Myers was way younger than Denise, but they both worked out of the same building on the same floor, only a few doors apart. And you know how that shit goes. I'll give you this fucking case if you give me the next damn case. You know how that shit fucking goes. So, it's fucking crazy, bro.
All calls other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
All I know is there was exculpatory evidence that I never was told by my damn attorney that the ADA, Assistant District Attorney, has to give me the damn exculpatory evidence. And they never told me that shit. So, that's how dirty this damn system is, man. I need a damn miracle, man. I need a pro bono lawyer or whatever, man, to represent me.
You stay in the library all the time?
Huh?
You stay in the library?
You said you stay in the library. Are you in the law library?
No, I don't stay in the law library. I don't know how to decipher that shit, man. That's why I got somebody in here doing it. You only get an hour up there, and hell, I try to decipher shit, and I'm on one damn case law for a fucking whole hour.
You never try to look it up yourself and compare different cases to yours?
I didn't understand what you said.
You never tried to look it up in the law library to compare different cases to your case?
All I can do is depend on inmates in here that are trying to help me out.
You ain't gonna look up for yourself?
I tried my damnedest. The first year I was here, 9 years ago, the first year I was here, I tried my damnedest to do this shit my damn self. That shit is very confusing to me. I don't know how to dissect it. I don't know how to mend it together.
I think you gotta just ask questions. There's a lot of people in there with similar cases as yours. It's, you know, that if you just give it a try and ask them, how many years you been in there? How many years you been in there?
9.
9 years. And you tried it the first year, that's it. And you fighting you said you want somebody else to fight for you.
I've tried over the damn years trying to do that shit. I can't. My mind is not set up that damn way, man.
You got to make it set up that way, though, because it's your life. You got to make it set up that way, man. It's your life you fighting for, man. We hear you every weekend, man. You got to have that same passion.
I went into it. You don't think that I try 100% when I go to the legal library?
You got to keep doing it, though. You can't give up. It's your life.
I know that, but when you can only deal with trying to do one case law, and you got these guys in here that they go through like 12 case laws in an hour, they got the mind to set up for this. I mean, there's only a handful of people in here that can do that shit, man. Majority of these inmates in here, they have to rely on other inmates to do that shit because it just doesn't process like that.
I don't know, because I went down there. They got the books down there. They got the books. You know, I did a lot of time, so I was on it like all the time. I had, the Innocent Project on my case and everything. I had so many people on my case for years, though. But it never followed through because, I don't know. I just never, never pushed the factor. I never, push it so hard, but I pushed it at the same time, if that makes sense. I never wrecked my mind over it. I accept things I cannot change. I was like, you know what, man? I'm going to try to do it when I get out. And I always thought about the things I did and I got away with. And I was like, oh, man, all this, caught up with me. And I started looking at things different then,
But like I told you before, even if I had, my mind was set up that damn way. Pro saying your shit, the chances of the court respecting you as an inmate pro saying your shit is slim to none, man. I know there are some that that do win their damn case, that's slim to none.
Yeah, I stayed in that law library, man, looking at case up, though, man. Many people that had the same case as me, I compared to on my case, you know, and I stayed fighting, stayed looking it up because it was my life. You know, I just not sit around and just complaining about it unless someone else, you know, trying to change the stipulation of my life. You know?
I tried that. I lived in the damn library, man. I tried that shit, bro. I even tried it over the years of going in there.
I knew a guy named...
I just can't comprehend shit like that, bro. I can't comprehend shit like that. And also, you have to use case laws that don't even pertain to your damn case, because you can get bits and pieces out of other shit, man. You know? That don't even pertain to your damn case. You can get bits and pieces of shit. You know? You just don't have to always go exactly to what the hell you're supposedly in here for. You can go to other damn case laws for different sections. My mind's not set up for that shit, man. I don't know how to do that shit. Believe me, it's just common sense. Any human being, if they knew how to do that, they would do that shit. I tried that shit, man. I mean, some people's minds are blessed to do that shit.
Like a guy.
Some people's minds are, I can give 100% to this shit. It just doesn't compute.
Like when I was in Green Bay,
my mind
right?
is not set up that way, man.
I like my mind wasn't set up either, though. You know, I was just young, 21 years old, you know, and I was getting incarcerated, man. My mind wasn't set up to go to the library. I started asking questions, man. I started asking people around me. I stopped having, like, you know, biased views of other people that really can help me. And it changed my situation, because when I started reaching out to people that knew something about the law, guess what? I started going in there and adjusting myself to the law. You know, I started addressing, like, adjusting, like, myself to the law. So I stopped playing basketball. I started working out just to go in there and pertain to the law, and start working on my case, you know, and see how can I get out of this? How can I do this? Who should I talk to next? And I came from Green Bay, and a guy named Roy, and he gave me case numbers, you know, to go look up. Gave me contacts to other guys that do case laws. So I was in contact with everybody, man, to fight this case. But I ain't have forever. So I started 7 things that I cannot change, and I started pushing forward to new narrative how I'm going to change myself. And I started taking accountability of my actions, make me a better person, you know? Because when I feel like I ain't do anything and I play a little part in there, I'm going to always have that little doubt, you know, and that little guilt, and push my narrative on others. But when I started realizing I took that accountability, man, it made me a man. It made me look at things different now. And I was like, man, I might needed this little time to get myself together, to analyze my mind, so I could correct my steps.
Do you not think 9 years would motivate me?
Other than properly placed attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
Do you not think that being in here 9 years would not motivate me to try to be in the legal library? And how much it frustrates me? And how much every now and then I break down in my own damn room. Thank God I got a single room. And I break down and sit there and cry, you know, out of frustration. I cry out of frustration, man. My mind, I try to tell you, my mind is not set up to put together a case for me. And when I see Connolly and I see Glass putting my case together, they got like 50 damn case laws or more. Because you have to do the appendix and you have to put all the case laws and shit down there. They got like page and a half of that shit, man. There's no damn way I could even get through a quarter of them case laws in damn 9 years, man. And they do it within 3 days. 3 days or a week, because their mind is set up that way. I've never been a book smart kind of person. I have been a blue collar physical person. I can work circles around somebody doing blue collar shit. Like
1 minute remaining.
You know, labor shit. I can walk circles around people. That's what I was made for.
Alabama.
Not book smart shit.
I just wanted to put it out there. Now I had asked, man, to ask you that only because so that the viewers could get a feel of like your struggle about like, you know, like the charges and whatnot. That way the viewers can get a feel. Because I don't want to be a dickhead, not say anything, but because man, I always ask you all these questions, and that's why I was trying like for him to understand like what your Alford plea was to, while you're seeking to still get back into court, that kind of thing. If I were in your shoes, the same thing, dude. You know, like I wouldn't want to know. I would want to keep that to myself too, but for the viewers to get a feel, you know.
But you got to understand, like. If you did
hold on. Tell Glass to give me a call tomorrow, Alabama, and just keep calling the podcast while we keep plugging you and keep putting your info out there.
You understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't do it full hardening in the type of case he have, you got to go all the way. You should tell the viewers how you feel, you know, because you didn't do it. But when you say, you know what, you can look it up. It's right there. You scared to tell people you're afraid that you did something.
Let me ask you this. What's your opinion on reparations? You believe in it?
Yeah, it's a said $5 million piece.
Man said, I want my $5 million.
Yeah.
But you should get reparations, so you feel you should get reparations. Why? Tell the viewers why.
Just because
you see reparations because all day long and you don't know what to do. You got to get your reparations too.
I think many people.
Oh man,
the sin should get reparations because our ancestors didn't.
Huh?
They didn't get a fair trial. You know.
Hey, the Jews want reparations.
No, that was all fake. They ain't no damn.
You tell me the Jews were never in Israel.
But. No,
they weren't in Israel. Man. The Jews weren't in Egypt.
We the Jews. They Jew is rich. You getting confused again.
Oh, there you go.
There you go again. You thinking them other people again. That's what y'all see. You see what you do. You think that's other people, and we the Jews. Everything they talk about overseas was us rich. It wasn't nobody else rich. That's
you sure you're not a Hammonite?
Man, nah, man. I'm Shemanite, man.
You pretty black to be a Shemanite.
I'm a Shemanite, man. From the tribe of Shem, man. Yeah, man. That's the people that sojourn here, man. I'm talking about the Jewish people. They should get what? They took over the world, Rich.
Should we go back to IPEC?
That's what Hitler's trying to prevent.
Should we get back to Hitler's in hell right now, right? Okay. Now, hey, check this out.
I don't think nobody in hell or heaven except the whole world.
No. You want to hear? You want to hear
the
testimonies?
Whole world is, but not right now.
You want to hear testimonies?
You got to go to that Bible and tell them. You can't
what are you talking about? Jesus said, "Where the worm
go
never
back
dies."
Go back to Child's Way one time.
Man, this is Actually, I'm going right to what he said. This guy, man. I'm not listening to what this guy said.
Go to Child's Way saying.
It's just an ideology that's only embraced by the criminal faction of our society.
Right. Well, for sure. They're going to sort of stay enemies because it's, like you said, it's cops' job to catch them. It's their job to not get caught.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be a disconnect. So since you say that, would it be a proposed solution for you to take the departments that are there now and actually segregate them into the communities where they're best matched? Because they're essentially, it's a step in the right direction.
Do that and remove the Black Police Officer Association and just have a police officer association.
I agree with that.
I think black police officers isolate themselves when they just strictly become part of the black POA.
Let me be a devil's advocate again. I love this, by the way, because I'm the advocate for the black guy. I love it. But you're giving credit to the majority. So let's say you've got 15% black guys in the department. You're giving the credit to the white majority to run the POA fairly. Is that what the expectation would have to be? That because I think the reason, I'll be honest with you, growing up, I never understood that either. It was like, why can't, this looks like separatist actions to me, but the more I grew to understand was we're not getting enough of people that understand our plight, and we're not getting enough of a voice in here, and so we're going to go over here, or at least have some kind of impact and an understanding amongst each other. It still has to eventually come together. It has to go the direction you're talking about. But is it too early to now say, look, let's put them all together, and then it's still going to be white dominant just because the populace is that way. So you're going to trust white cops to take care of the black cops in the same organization, give them the same opportunities and all that stuff. Is that something that you think could happen? I mean,
you did it. You have more empathy. You're more understanding. You wanted to serve your community. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is, without propping myself up, I think there's still plenty of white folk that have a lot of learning to do.
Man, this guy sucks, man.
And whether they be cops or anybody else, honestly, I think.
Shit goofy.
Again, I think some of the plight now is to just get some white people to actually acknowledge systemic racism exists.
Get your woke.
Kept in a poor neighborhood.
No, you want to keep it separate for right now, rather than putting it together.
I mean, you have to. You're right. I mean, eventually, our goal is no one would need a Hispanic police officers association, a black police. I mean, they all exist for a
I'm
reason.
thinking about the issues now, within the local department of the Fort Worth Police Department, and it's one of the issues.
It is one of the issues.
Yeah,
look,
it's one of the issues.
Even if a lot of the issues are not true, if the perception is that
Still
they
an issue.
exist, then people are going to respond according to what they perceive it to be.
Yeah.
You know, so that means we got more work to do.
Yeah. So
And I think there's a lot of work.
I can't argue with you. I can't argue with you.
I'm just thankful I'm not familiar with the Fort Worth Police Department. That way I don't have to have an opinion in this. In this particular conversation.
We're talking about police departments in general.
Well, most people don't know that there is a race issue within most police departments.
Absolutely think there is.
Most people don't know that.
Is there?
Well, because it's not overt. Yeah. It's the same thing as the systemic thing. It's ignorance that's just bred into. There are people that were white guys that will be disenchanted by the fact that a BPOA exists, and that already is just.
Or black police chief. There's some major cities where if there was a black police chief, that they would probably have a problem within their department. The department would change.
I'm conflicted.
There's some departments where if a Hispanic or Latin police chief came about, there probably would be some issues. So race is it's a factor within our law enforcement.
And I think a lot of it, like I said, is kind of unsaid. It's just still, I think it's all ignorance, I think, on both sides, because I think we've moved in the right direction, but you can't see yourself grow in the mirror when you watch yourself every day. So if you see where we were at in the 40s and 50s and 60s and where we're at now, I think we're further along. But the issues that we have now are harder to see.
No, crazy.
Because we've taken care of all the overt. And hell, you brought this up the last time we talked. Because people aren't out using the N-word like they used to flippantly and everything else. We've covered that. But does that cover how people think, or does that cover something that we've done in order to control the language that we use? I think it's a difference. You know, you're not controlling how people think just because they know it's going to be a faux pas to say it.
Yeah, ideologies can be hidden.
That's gay.
Go back. Pause it. Keep going.
I don't go to something else that you
No,
said.
man,
This is
go
boring,
to it.
man.
You gotta get that white mentality out of you. With.
I
I
gotta get all that white mentality
You gotta
back
get
in.
it out of you. You
Get that
fucking
white
yourself
man.
up by listening to these
Get it
damn
together,
dudes.
white man.
Getting together, you fucking up, Rich. You gotta get it together,
Let's get
man.
it together.
You gotta get back on the course, man. The truth is, you was part of that. I don't know what happened to you over the years in jail. Man, they ain't have this. You remember that?
Have what?
They should get you out of it. They should.
I never talked like
Yes,
that.
you did,
Heck
man.
nah, I never
Yes,
said
you
no
did.
weird like
You did,
that.
man.
Nah. You just want me to say that.
Go to the newest one though. He got. Which one the newest?
This is it. This is stupid, man.
No, that's old, man. That's old.
This is one day ago.
No, that's old. That's when he put it out one day ago, but it's old. You got to go to recent uploads. I think the world could change if the old politicians, all of them leave. I think we could change the world, man.
Man, he's just like going off on people.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's just talking. I don't even want to use that word. He's just talking bad about people. This is different. I mean, this is.
Click something, man.
Even a mother crying. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Even a mother talking about, man. I'm in the hospital, and I'm getting ready to get this tumor removed out. They full. Even a mother on their dying bed going live. And they say, man, this was their last post 2 days ago. Now, a mother getting ready to die, his last post was a year ago. A mother really getting ready to die? No, that motherfucker bullshit just died. No, man, mother really getting ready to face death ain't running to the internet.
Yeah.
A motherfucker that's really getting cheated on and going through it ain't running to no motherfucking internet with no post. No, man. A man ain't now posting when he burning.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, if a got gonorrhea and chlamydia at the same time, he ain't making no motherfucking post. He ain't got shit to say to the world. Yeah, no, man, motherfucker got a toothache. I ain't been to the dentist in 7, 8 years. That rotten motherfucking tooth stinking, and it done abscessed up, and it's hurting and throbbing, and you ain't got no dental insurance, and that motherfucker oral gel ain't working no more. Ain't posting. That mother just got that yellow slip and that pink slip and said, this is the 3rd notice. Your lights gonna be cut off tomorrow. And no, ain't posting with that disconnection notice. Taking no selfies. So that's when it's real.
Yeah.
Everything else, when you can press live and start and play, man, that's bull. So when I'm bored, I pick up my phone, and I just be bored. When I'm into some and I need some information, I pick up my phone, and I got a direct plan for this. I'm looking up some.
Yeah.
Yeah, DWI lawyers. Yeah. Asking got a nigga looking at DWI lawyer. Who the best DWI lawyer? So man, I understand this. So I just try to come be real with
your opinion,
because I know everybody else really
what's your
bullshit
opinion
playing.
on reparation?
Yeah, they really bullshit playing until it's time to get in that mother.
I don't agree. I don't.
That's
believe
true.
in it.
What you think?
They it's funny because I was looking at.
You gotta tell me your opinion.
People shouldn't be getting money for something that happened to somebody else.
What they did to the Jews, they gave them money. They gave the Native American money. Right?
I don't believe that. You gotta prove that. You gotta show that.
When
they gave after World War II, they gave the Japanese that were in concentration camps here. Those people were still alive. They were still alive.
But you understand what I'm saying? They gave everybody. They even gave small Arabian people business to get up here in America.
That's not reparations.
But I'm saying they still made sure they was straight. Think about it real good.
You're talking
what
reparations. Think about what you just said. Reparations.
That's talking. I understand the reparations.
Reparations. Let's give somebody money for something that happened to somebody else over 100 years ago.
But what about
and
them?
Then
hold on. Then
they talk about people. They talk about some people who. There's a percentage. Is like the percentage is not as high as you think that can trace back their roots to slavery, because you have people that came in. They came in after through immigration after slavery. They came to America.
Ain't no after. So what you mean after slavery? Them
Yeah,
Africans.
no, there's black people that came to America after
Nah,
slavery. Yes,
ain't
they
no
are.
such
They
thing.
come
They
today. They
Africans.
come right now. They say, "Hello, how you doing?
Them ain't-
What
them
is
ain't
you?
black people.
You are
Africans.
nothing." They're what? They're
Them
black.
Africans. No,
They're
black
African
people-
American. They're
No,
African.
you can't say that. You can't say that. You got to know the truth. See, you don't know it, Rich. When you call
just
black,
stop.
when you call
People-
black, you had to
people-
go through what we went through.
Something that happened.
Not
You
no
weed?
Africans
What'd
that
you go
came-
through? What'd you go
Listen,
through? When did you pick some cotton?
Racist.
When did you pick some cotton?
Ain't about
Never.
that. Ain't
You never
about
picked
that.
any.
But I
right.
still
You
got
never
the
picked nothing, man.
people still got the personalities. That's what you got to understand. They still got the characteristic defects.
You want your?
You know
I'll
what I'm
tell you.
saying?
You want your
You
reparations?
gotta- you listen, though?
Hold on. You want your reparations?
What?
Okay, I'll give you your reparations right now.
Look. But look, think about this. The people that their soul still here. They still here, Rich.
Okay, so we'll write them a check for their soul.
No.
We'll write their
for
soul.
they-
No,
for
we're
they-
gonna give it to their spirit.
No, it's for they
No, that's called. Give me a hand up. let me find a
man.
way to get some free money.
But look,
that is what that is.
you can go anywhere you want to go, can't you? Though, except for
What?
like in the neighborhood. See how everything reversed now.
Hold on, what?
But wait a minute, everything.
Hold on, what are you
reversed.
talking
Wait
about?
a minute.
No, you just said. What did you just say?
Like many people can't.
What did
do,
you say though?
Like,
no, hold on. You said I
It's
can go
reversed.
wherever I want to go.
You
What
can
do-
go
what are you
anywhere
trying to
you
say?
want to go because your skin color.
You can go
I
anywhere
can't-
you wanna go
I
'cause
really
your
can't
skin
without the
color.
Police, no, I can't.
You can go anywhere
No,
you
I
go.
can't.
You know why I can go anywhere I can go.
I can't.
Hold on. You know why I can go anywhere I can go?
Why?
Because of my nationality. Because I come from America, the nation of America.
No, you can't go anywhere.
Hey, you want your? I'm gonna give you
anywhere I wanna
reparations
go.
right now. You want your reparations?
No, listen.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you reparations. You
can't-
want to see
You
it?
can't make a joke of it though.
That's not me. I'm not the one making a joke of it.
You going to
Hold
it
on.
though.
No.
You finna make a
I'm gonna
mockery
give it
of
from a black man's perspective.
No, he ain't finna say. He finna say it in a joking perspective. He ain't gonna say it real. He don't say a joker perspective. He ain't gonna be real from like real shit.
It is gonna be joking. You're right.
Well, you gotta understand reparation what it did though. What would it do? We in this position because they didn't do it.
No, it's not. Because when you were born, you had the opportunity to go into the military. You didn't go in the military.
No, I ain't finna go-
No, hold on. Exactly.
Why would I fight
so
for this country?
You know, hold on.
if
Wait a minute.
If I
when
know
you,
what it
you
is.
were born not in slavery, you had an opportunity to go. You had abundance of opportunity.
But
in
I
this
grew up
nation.
in
Hold on.
poverty though, Rich.
You had an abundance.
Rich, do you understand that?
And you know how many
But
people
I grew
have
up in poverty,
Stop.
though.
You know how many people have grown up in poverty?
I grew up in
poverty.
I grew up in poverty.
Hold on, I grew up in poverty and I got a college degree.
But you still had
I got a
your
college
ins
degree.
and
I
outs
couldn't
more
get in the
than me.
military. Did you ever
When
try
we
to
was
get?
kids?
Did you ever
get to
try?
get-
Did
Wait
you
a minute.
try? Did you try to serve
No,
this
I ain't
country?
wanna go. I
Okay,
ain't
well
wanna
I did. I tried 3 times. I got denied every time. So don't tell
Look,
me.
no, we don't want to hear that. We saying
you know
this.
why? Because it's the truth. Because it's something that hits a home.
No, because know
Yeah,
why? Because know what? He had bigger plans for you. Now let me tell you something. Now.
Oh, that
Now-
was a lame.
No, I'm just saying though. You tried to fight for your country. I understand and I respect.
I tried 3 times to serve
But
my
this the
country.
thing.
I went back. I even went to a prison. Before I went to prison, I was arrested previously for keeper of a drug house. So I had drug trafficking on my record. Before I met you, I had manufacturing CAC with intent to deliver. I've done all kinds of. Hold on, I've done all kinds of stuff. Yeah, when I was 14. Yup, I was growing weed. Here's the thing. I went and I did stuff. Right now I'm in a trade and Lord's blessing where I make $24 an hour.
But wait a minute, look, that's a blessing. But I'm saying this,
because I
when
got off
we
my
was
butt and I did something.
I don't think you understood when we was kids. I couldn't go in a lot of their houses. You know, the white people houses. You knew, I had to wait outside.
Do you think that was? Hold on, that wasn't based on the fact that you being black. That was based on the fact that. And I'm not saying
no
every
excuses.
time.
Ain't no excuses.
There is. Well, it is.
There ain't no
because
excuses for that. I knew what it was when I was a kid.
Somebody
You know?
could have said, "Oh, you know, I've had bad."
But we
episodes.
grew up with mixed people all around. We got Asians, we got Puerto Ricans, we got Mexicans. Soon we get around the white people, it's different, Rich.
That's not true.
It is, Rich. That's who they is, Rich.
There's Hispanic people. There's
just hateful people.
Hold on. There's Hispanic males that don't want black males around there.
Man, because the news propaganda, though, Rich. You know what's going on.
Hispanic,
but you don't get it though. You stuck in his trance. I don't know if you know what's going on.
That's all bullshit.
I understand the curse and everything. I get the curse. I get that fortune. I understand that. But I'm saying though, do you still be the same people from back then? How they still have the same people from back then?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
How do they still exist though?
I'll tell you what. It's
2023.
You'll get
exist?
when you get your reparations.
No, forget all that. I'm saying why it still exists.
Let's say if you do get it, you know that's gonna.
Why they still hateful?
Who
why
is?
they still hateful?
Who's hateful?
Down
Who's
south.
Who's faithful?
Well, no, why they still hateful, Rich? They still got the cleanse.
There's black. No, there isn't.
Why they still got the cleanse, Rich, marching?
Well, you got.
Ain't no excuse for
There's
that.
black people that are racist towards white people.
They
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
A lot of them is.
Thank you very much.
A lot of them is. I think some of them more than the white people. Be honest.
When I
with
tell you what,
we ain't grew up
hold
like
on.
that. I'm saying your mind is back on that though, like your ancestors. You don't see it though. You don't see it the way you say the things you say. You don't see that, and your best friend is black. I don't think you really see it because you got trans. You in a trance right now, Rich. I don't think you get it.
No,
you got stuck in your blessings and you forgot about what's going on in
reality.
reality.
I'll tell you. You know what? I talked to.
Why we don't got anything, Rich? Why we don't got stores? They got Walmarts and all that. Why we don't?
You know why you don't have Milwaukee?
Why? Why they don't give us funds? Why don't give us loans?
You know why you don't in the north side of Milwaukee?
Why?
Well, somebody, I don't know exactly, but I could hear somebody saying
why the
this.
streets fucked up and over here ain't fucked up? Tell me what's going on, Rich.
Can I tell you?
Tell me.
Can I tell you
We
something
fucking up the streets?
new?
Can we fuck up the streets?
Check it out.
We can't fuck up the streets with cars and trucks, man. It's
You got
impossible.
black-owned businesses, and you'll have people that are black that go into black-owned businesses, and they're like, man, here's a great example. And I don't agree with it. And this was actually on like Sanford and Son, for instance, when he goes to see a dentist, he thinks he gets a white dentist. And then he sees a black dentist, and he's like, oh, no, I don't want to go see the dentist now because he's afraid because he's a black man, he's not going to do a good job.
No, it's called news propaganda.
Can I talk?
But I understand where you come from.
No, you
know,
don't.
we at that age that we understand.
You got
Any
some
way
black
to
people
come
that
out.
don't want to shop at black people. I'll tell you right now, you have some people that don't want to shop with their own ethnicities because they're like this how they are. This how they are. They look at they're like, I don't want to go there.
I don't think it's black people. I think it's niggas, Richie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there you go. Stop.
Not
that's
black
how I
people.
got to strike. That's how we got to strike.
It's not nigger. Not.
Don't even use that word.
I'm saying Nigga.
And I want to
not the ER.
I want to be Nigga.
It's
so
the
we can
niggas,
get
not
drunk,
black
smoke
people.
weed
We can't
all day.
say
That's what
black
he was
people.
saying, YouTube. So we can get lucky, like
I'm just saying though, man. Like,
right.
It's the niggas, Richie. I'm serious though, man.
You just
It's
did it again.
them.
I hope you don't want to go on
It's them,
YouTube.
man.
You're gonna be making the next YouTube channel.
No, I'm just saying that's the
What?
truth, man. It's them right there, man. The gangbangers, the wannabe rappers,
I'll tell
the
you,
hard people. Them the ones that making it hard for a lot of black people.
If there are African Americans that
But it's the government. It's
if
the
there are
whole
African-
government got to go.
If there are people that are looking at it and saying, you know, isn't there any black stores? Well, then when there's a black owned
And
store,
they been here from the beginning.
when there's a black owned store, support them.
Not
If you
just
don't
that.
support them, don't be surprised.
What
when
about
when you have Indians
Let's
and
do
you
this.
have Arabs come into your neighborhood,
No,
to
that's-
corner stores and gas stations, and
Let's
charge
do
you an
this.
arm and a leg and take advantage of your EBT cards.
Hey, let's say this then.
What?
What about the Black Wall Street then? What happened there?
Man, some people say that's not even true, but
It was a Black Wall Street though, Rich. It
I
was
said some
real.
people said it wasn't
What?
true, but
What, Black Wall Street in Oklahoma?
they said
They
it
got
burnt
evidence.
down. It got burnt down.
But they got evidence, everything they did. They got records of this though. How is that ain't
well,
true?
I'm not. I don't look into that.
This
man.
fact is one in the histories though of America.
Okay, so why didn't they build it back up?
They
All the black
they
owners.
prevented, Richie.
Hold on. Why
So
didn't
you
the black
stuck,
owners,
You stuck.
the
You in
people
trance.
whose businesses were burnt down, why didn't they go and rebuild?
They was getting loans, Richie, for these. You understand what I'm saying?
So they didn't have any money in the end when
no,
it burnt down.
no, they was giving loans for this, man. You got to have land, man.
So
They
they
gave
couldn't
them the
they
land.
couldn't rebuild, right?
They need more money, man. They need more money
Because they
to do
borrowed
that.
money to do all
They
that.
borrowed
right?
money to do that, like the Jews, like
Well,
the
you gotta
Arabians,
remember, that's like that's
right?
you got mobsters and all that stuff.
But
during
ain't
that
no
time.
excuses though. Ain't
Yeah,
no
mobsters
excuses.
all the
You
time.
think it's an excuse for they continue being the people they is right now? Still
I'll tell you right now.
Still hate though.
If somebody during that era were to look at today and they seen if they struggled, if their nationality, if their race struggled, there's only one race, so if their ethnicity struggled when they were a kid, and they said, man, you got all this opportunity, why are you whining?
It's not about me. That's the thing. It's about the ones that came before
Can you imagine?
me. It's
Can,
about
I
the
say,
ones
can you
that
imagine somebody who grew up in actual slavery 150, 200 years ago? If they were walking the streets today, you think they might say to themselves, to somebody else that's African American or any nationality? I don't know. Just I'm saying anybody of any ethnicity that was oppressed. if they saw somebody of their same nationality today walking the streets in America, you don't think maybe they would say, man, you're ungrateful. Like, you got all this opportunity and you're just wasting it. That happened to me. That didn't happen to you. I didn't have the opportunity that you had. If I had the opportunity you had, I could have been the first person that had to successfully do an open heart surgery.
You still don't get it, though. I'm saying you still don't get it. It's like the people that created every fucking thing, Richie. Why we don't got stores? Why we don't got banks in our name? Everything, Rich. Everything. They came from the motherland with all the Jews and all the knowledge.
It came with the light bulbs.
They came with the cars. They did all that.
They came with the television.
They did everything.
They created TVs
Rich.
too, right?
Everything you could name.
No, somebody in Mexico created the first
That's a
TV.
big lie. No, they didn't. They don't even know nothing. Why they don't create nothing now? Why they don't got historic buildings? Why they don't got? Think about it, Rich. Europe ain't doing shit. Look, Europe ain't been doing nothing, right? They ain't been doing nothing, Rich. There ain't nothing going on over there. Mexico ain't doing nothing. Only places that's doing something is Africa and Europe, Richie. They're building monuments. They building monuments, man. Different traffic, different cars, different, historic buildings. Europe ain't doing that, Rich, because they never was builders, Rich. Australia ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? Asia doing it, though. Africa doing it. And America doing it. Because everybody here. All the mixed people. Now, yeah, man. A lot of these niggas, they out of order, man. Right? But it's still going to change. But we don't have nothing of our own. It still don't change that, man. All them years, man.
Man, why didn't your nephew call, man?
You hear me, though?
Oh,
we don't got nothing, though, Rich. Nothing in the name. All these brothers playing. Wait a minute. All these brothers playing basketball, right? All these rappers, all these actors, right?
And wait
a minute. They got all this
communities, and Polish communities, and Irish communities.
But they got all this
people
money.
help, and especially among Hispanics, they all help each other out.
Yeah.
So are African Americans helping each other out? Is that?
We gotta look at
what
happened,
Are you saying that African Americans aren't helping each other out?
No.
Because it works for other ethnicities. So they get together. You go to a Polish community, and you'll be able to get. There's a Polish community.
You ever heard the Willie Lynch law? The Willie Lynch letter?
You ever heard of Charles Manson?
No, you ever heard the Willie Lynch letter, Richie?
No.
Yeah, that's what you should pay attention to. The Jim Crow law.
Hell no.
You should pay attention to the Willie Lynch letter. Read it in the Jim Crow law. Turn the slave against his brother. Turn them against each other. That's what they did. That was the whole format. I had to learn about the system, how they did this, Rich. This is what they did.
They turned black people against black people?
Black people, man. The field nigga against the house nigga, man. They intentionally did that by telling them not to lie. What he do behind my back? You about to tell me the truth. We don't get 13 lynches. And they told the truth. Next you know, he hate and his family hate him for telling them the truth for getting lynched. For getting his backbone. And now it been like this ever since then, since he came out with that. But I ain't never understood it until I started reading it. And I realized, like, damn, it was a setup, man. It was a setup, Rich. Like you said last week, how you got black people working in tacos. I mean, Taco Bell.
I heard a comedian say that.
No, I'm just saying, though, that's true, though.
I feel in my life that I went to a Taco Bell once and I saw nothing but African Americans, and then I went to a KFC and I saw nothing but Hispanics, and I thought about that joke that I heard.
But what you would do? What you think they'd do if they gave loans and small like corporate money to like young owners, young African American owners? What you think would change?
They can do it right now.
I'm just saying.
Why don't you go apply for a loan? Why don't we go get a small business and I know exactly where we can put it up in Bayview right now.
Why they ain't been do it though?
And why haven't you done that? Because you know why? I called you last week and you're like, your head's all up here. The phone. I'm looking at your phone. You're like this. That's what happened. You didn't listen to me when I told you, dude. Man. I said, let's open up a store.
We're gonna do that though,
let's open up a store and you have a big screen TV and play our podcast episodes in the store.
That's gonna be
nice. Then you got a table. You do the table on the outside while people could still go inside the store.
That's nice, Rich.
And I know the best spot to do it too. I know the best spot where all the traffic is, where you got the cafes and the bars.
Why you think Why you think I mentioned Donald Trump? Why you think I mentioned him, man? He was trying to get the reparation out. That was his main agenda. You know that?
Nah, he wasn't trying to give reparations.
Him and Putin. You ain't know that, did you?
Putin was going to give reparations?
No, he was going to help him pay that bill. That's Putin, a multi-billionaire. You know that, right? Putin himself is a billionaire, man. Multi-billionaire rich.
Yeah, they say because he's stealing money from the Russian people. I don't know.
No, he just a president.
That's what they say. They say he's stealing money from the Russian people.
He's a communist, man.
From the Russian people. That's what they say.
No, we can't blame if you got a choice nowadays. Now I understand they should have been, set these, these agendas in so people could create generational wealth, right, and have something to look forward to. But now we still have opportunities now to do it. But I look at the multi-millionaires, the multi-billionaires now of my my gender, right, and they still ain't doing it. The actors, the actress. They ain't coming together and doing nothing. They got all this money though, right? You got more money than
Fort Knox,
right? Fort Knox. Well, you guys ain't coming together. Jay-Z, with Kanye, with Oprah, right? With Will Smith. Y'all build small schools that teach us our history. Build small schools,
dude. You gotta get a hold of your nephew.
But wait a minute, look. Build small schools that teach us about our history, about our story, how we came here. Not the lies, right? And build big apartment buildings for the homeless so they can always have somewhere to stay. Only requirements for them is go out and go clean up the neighborhood. Go clean up the neighborhood, pick up the paper from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock for 5 hours. You ask them, and they got a home. Cause Bon Jovi doing it. He did it for AIDS victims. John Bon Jovi.
Well, Bon Jovi has AIDS.
Do we?
Yeah, or HIV.
I ain't never knew that. But he did it free though. He got them living there free. Only thing they have to do is just.
Well, you had them wear a condom, right?
No, man.
Yes. Damn. All right, check it out. Looks like our inmates won't be calling anymore.
Yeah, no more calling, you guys. So
if you have family members that want a voice that are in prison right now or in the county jail, email the Manwich.
Call.
No, actually, you have to email. You can email rharvey1@live.com, and we'll reach out. We'll reach out to you.
I ain't never
and
know
get their
you,
info. What?
Well, I ain't never know you ain't believe in reparations.
rharvey1@live.com. What?
You ain't never believe in reparations, huh?
I didn't believe in reparations.
But they gave it to everybody else, though.
I don't even think they gave it to the Native Americans.
They even gave it to them.
If anything, the Native Americans should get reparations.
How?
This is their land.
Well, it's not. It was our land first. No such thing as native. It was all made up. You don't think you really reading, Rick?
You're saying that this is that black people
they
were in
knew
Africa?
about this land, man. It was together. It's called Pangea. They been knew about this already, Rich. You still sleep, man. You think this land? You forgot about Pangea? They said it was the asteroid came down here, but the continent split because of the flood. Yeah, man. This shit real, man.
This was their land.
It wasn't their land, man. This was our land. All around the world was our land.
You talking about it was the whole world's land?
No, man. It wasn't their land, man.
What you saying? It's the whole world's land?
It was after Noah, his family lineage.
What the heck?
You gotta read a little more, man. You playing?
Hey.
You believe in an asteroid too that hit the Earth for no proof needed though, no evidence.
Hey, you ready?
That it was an asteroid.
You ready?
What?
It's that time.
What time is it?
It's about 9 o'clock.
Let me see.
Yup. Man, I had to struggle to get through these 3 hours, man. Damn.
Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Man.
This is Rich.
And this is the Manwich
Show.
Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next week. You take care. Have a good rest of your day. God bless you. You don't believe in reparations?
I don't believe in reparations.
You have to say it, baby.